YouTube! Hey, how you doing today? I hope you're doing great, YouTube. It's good to see you. I guess I'm not really like seeing you actively. I mean, I am, but only if I look into the eyes of my camera. That's right, my camera has two eyes, but you didn't know that. And then I look and think that it's you guys, every single one of you individually. That'd be a little bit weirder. Doesn't mean I don't do it though. Anyway, YouTube. Today we're playing King of the Castle with chat. I've played this a good many times with chat. There's several VODs of you to watch. If you want to watch them, check them out. I highly recommend it. They are some of the craziest, most unhinged streams, but they're also great for like me getting to hang out and just do stuff with chat. And I think today is no exception. Generally for this, I do jumping jacks. If I lose at the main game. If you don't know what the game is, it's kind of like a choose your own adventure, except I'm the king trying to beat chat, and chat is one of 3 different factions trying to beat me. So it's a whole thing. Technically, one time we both won. Well, one faction and I won, and then I said I didn't have to do jumping jacks for that. But in addition to that, I normally do jumping jacks whenever they give subs, and today is also part of anniversary week, which is means we spin this anniversary wheel whenever this goes down. And I had to spin it 5 times today because of the plushies, and also they actually activate it 4 times on the stream itself. So there's a lot of stuff that's going down, but let me just go ahead and tell you how many jumping jacks I have to do today. Hang on. It was 275, I thought, and then we added 50, but I'm not entirely certain why it went down. But maybe my count was off. I don't. We'll double check. It's like around 300 right now. Is the long and short at YouTube. So just so you're aware, gonna be a lot. I also have to eat vegetables, so that's a thing. And I'm just going to warn you, there will be a time where I activate 30-minute text-to-speech, because that's already been won. So just be aware of that. Just be aware. All right? All right? Anyway, YouTube, that's what's going down. It's a lot of fun, so I hope you stick around. Or stop by Twitch at some point, and you can play with us. Either way. YouTube, thank you so much for stopping by. Before you go, if you've been enjoying the content, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Check out Twitch. I don't know, ring the bell. There's a plushie thing down in the description. You want to check that out too. Maybe buy yourself a Shark Mage plushie. We did get funded already, so I'm already at the design phase of it. But doesn't mean you can't go ahead and get your interest in. Let people know you're interested, and then we can, let them know to make more, right? Anyway, YouTube, I love you. I'm gonna pause you, and I'll see you in a sec. YouTube, welcome back. I've got the vegetables I have to eat. I figure I should eat them while they're getting their stuff sorted. I got myself a cupcake just because. I think I've kind of earned it. And I'm going to have to do 325 jumping jacks. So, yeah, that's a thing. I'm not going to do it's 30 minutes of discounted text-to-speech. I'm not doing that right now. I'm going to do it a little bit later. But chat will get it, just so you guys are aware. Just so you guys are aware. All right. Let's go. Let's go, chat. I started this up. Begin game. Oh, 72 on all 3. That's perfect. All right. Let's introduce the council. We'll do all... Oh, I guess I have to do all this stuff first. Yeah, I was going to let you guys pick your focuses while I ate vegetables. By the 9th, we had to pull some strings, but we got you that crowd. Oh, that's right. This is a Patrician king. We're going off of the last round. This is the past king from the Patricians. Now, just remember to uphold your end of the deal. You're not really a monarch, more like an employee of the Patricians. Hey, Mensforth, that's pretty fucked up, but I do like you guys. You look like Ezio. It's not bad. What if I govern for the good of the whole kingdom? Oh, man. What the coast wants, the coast gets! Spoken like a true and loyal servant. Now introduce yourself to the rest of the council. But don't forget what I told you today. Hey. I'm doing whatever the fuck I want, so... Good luck. I mean, whatever. Yeah, I'm on your side. Okay, the Counts of the East. Really? Really? This guy's the representative? That for real? We're doing... Okay, all right, yeah, that's fine. Count Game Kind. An honor to finally make your acquaintance, Your Grace. May you escape the doom that befell your predecessor. Actually, I can see Game saying that, so that makes sense. All right, we'll talk to the Barons now. And Baron Drew. Hey, Drew, look, I won't say no to your daughter a second time, surely. I might. Anyway, introductions are done. What do you think? Will it be a good little monarch and do as they're told? Truly, it's hell. We have a backup plan, just in case. You guys are already planning to betray me, to be fair, right? Like,
Hey,
it's understood.
listen.
YouTube help.
Path to
Mind
victory.
has trapped me inside his PC.
I don't
It's
know
all
what
Tuesday
you're
in here.
talking about.
Just Tuesday and Zelda 2 rando seeds.
That
Oh no, it's the Horde of E again.
that could be true, yeah. That could be true. It's all over the place. Sube, thanks for those bits. Thank you. Dimchan, thanks for the 32 months, by the way. Thank you very much. Your Majesty, the history books do not look kindly upon usurpers, unless, of course, they prove themselves worthy of the throne that they stole. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? All right. Got a couple of options here, because you guys gave me a bit more of an advantage in the second round. That's why we always do the second round, because, like, the first round, I'm fucked. Like, no matter what. I want to put down that in the first round, I tried to do a faith victory. A fucking faith victory? You guys concentrated making the Patricians have no god but bees. That was it. It was literally it. Just bees. And the others, they were at, like... I think the Barons were at, like, I want to say 7. You lowered them down. I got the counts up, and then you took them down. Faith isn't the way to go now, obviously. But since you did all that, you boosted other stats higher for me to take advantage of. I mean, farming seems like a good idea. Interesting. Are you concerned for the welfare of the commoners, or are you just hoping for a favorable passage in the history books? The second one, and the first one too. Jeez. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall farming as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss your ambitions and processing. Good luck, Your Majesty. I just want it noted that people in chat are now chanting for famine to happen. And I'm the bad guy, right? Okay. Coronation. Let's get coronated, okay? Yeah, it's true. Farming only matters if I can get a kid, and half the time getting a kid is like the hardest thing in the world. Your Majesty, you have won the throne of King Maticus, but you must still answer to the council. As is tradition, you decide what happens to you on your coronation. Should I get changed my waterproof robes then? It may be for the best, Your Majesty. Yeah, I know. Shall we call the nobles in? I actually don't have enough money to invite foreign dignitaries to show off our wealth. I could do it. One day I'm going to do it. One day I'm going to do it, and you guys are going to lose your minds. Here, I want this one. Let's have the Patricians do it. Come on, guys, let's go. All right, let's go, chat. I'm gonna go ahead and eat my vegetables while you guys are doing this. She's the wrong answer, guys. I picked the first one. You guys don't see that? That was the first one. What's up with you guys? I said the first one, guys. I wish I had a button in here to just click ban all. It bans everybody that voted for the wrong one. Now, chat, there's 232 of you in here. The first one can still mathematically win. I'm just saying.
Matt.
I'm just saying, guys. Probably not anymore. Alright. Let's go. Pretty common. Pretty common. I've never not been thrown in the river. Not once. I should do it. I think one of the times I won was because you threw me in the river. Because I had enough stability because you threw me in the river. Oh, man. The monarch will be thrown into the river. So it begins. Those pick you up and carry you to the Treadwater River, hurling you into the shallow water with a cheer. Yay! When you climb back to the bank, soaking wet, Chancellor steps forward and places the crown upon your head. Is your imagination, or some of the nobles' stifling giggles? Yeah, I think you guys are probably laughing at me, and that's fair, you know. At very least, you're entertained. All right. In the season. Now it's time for you guys to pick your focuses, and I'm going to keep eating these fucking... This is like an insane amount of shitty broccoli. Bianca of the Bald and Tired Dynasty, well-known political fixer, leans delicately on a podium, sighing. My fellow counts, in ancient times, the East was its own proud kingdom. Really kind of fell far from there, huh? Probably all that haunted furniture. We can bring back those days of glory. But not while a false monarch Dorian wears the crown. We should make him wear pants or something.
Eat your veggies, take a bath, drink more water,
that
and
is
get more sleep.
Essentially what this wheel is. Someone asked that on YouTube. All right, counts. Now is your time. Pick what you want your win condition to be, counts. You guys will have a little bit of time, but only counts can vote for this one. So, do it now. Pop on in. We need all the counts to raise up and let it be known what they want me to do. Or want to do. It's for them. I'm going to vomit. Oh my god, it's so bad. Oh god. Oh. Oh my god. Your day rates are reasonable to make vegetables delicious. Are you a witch? Oh, okay. All right. I'm gonna give you guys 10 more seconds. Oh my god. All right, 3, 2, 1. Oh. I mean, that's fair. Blowing your own faith is not a bad way to go. The counts plan to induce the monarch, or induct the monarch into their secret cult, offer them immortality in exchange for the throne. First, they must reduce the power of the Eastern Church. Bro, good news, it's pretty low. To advance their scheme, the counts must lower their faith to 4 or less in 3 seasons. So, if you're not a count, what you're going to want to do is raise the count's faith higher than that. You know? I'm just saying. All right. Now for the barons. Thank God that's done. Oh. All right. Now I eat my carrot and I feel okay. Marty of the Viper Queen bloodline, charismatic marcher, trapper, stands before a blazing hearth, roaring with arms outstretched. Okay, I got this. would have the barons of the march back down from a fight. Never! I know you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful monarch, on the throne! Okay, is that how that went, Marty? I hope so. I'm assuming it did. Okay. All right, what's Skeever the Baron's gonna do? Let me know. Keep all the castles. I don't know, Sass, they should roar. Alright, Barons, get to voting.
33 months. Love you so much, Mayat and Chiat. Thank you for everything you do, Mayat.
Hey, Chance Row. Thanks so much for 33 months. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, it's tied. You guys are kind of split. I don't know what you want to do here. Lower authority. Lower own defiance. Okay. I mean, to be fair, I would want to help you with that, I guess. That makes sense. Okay. I've eaten the vegetable chat. They're not good. I don't know how people eat these. I truly don't understand. No. No. All right. Calling it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bam. Broccoli is good in every form. Why do I have to have this lie in chat? Okay. Your own defiance has been lowered. The barons plan to swap the real monarch for a perfect doppelganger. First, they must gain the trust of the Spymaster. To advance their scheme, the barons must keep defiance at 4 or less in 4 seasons.
Hey, listen.
That's doable.
I mean, the only veggie I eat raw is carrots, so maybe just that next time? Or
Carrots
prep
are
them
good.
some?
But I'm saying carrots are good, so I don't want to have that be the only thing. You know? All right. I'm going to eat the cupcake for this one. And then after that, I'll start doing jumping jacks. Maybe let the food sit for a second, but then we'll do that. Okay. Nerva of the Tamahi family, charismatic Navy admiral, scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, muttering in frustration. Hang on. I don't have the desk space, quite honestly, but I do have the quill. I've got the quill. I don't have the desk space, though, okay? Because I've already used my desk for so much today. All right. I'm a fucking piece of shit. Very cunning of us. Dorian now sits on the piece of shit throne. Yeah, the Patricians are in charge. It's great and all that, you know. But the other regions will already be scheming to oppose us. I guess. Do we stay loyal to the new monarch? Or do we cut our losses and put me on the throne instead? I like that one. Okay. All right, chat. Patricians, vote it. Vote it. I'm gonna eat a cupcake. What? So they were muttering. Sass? I don't know. Oh, this is good. Not my favorite icing. Still pretty good. Yeah, I didn't get with the really sweet icing. It's that kind of like, I don't know. It's good, but not what I want, you know? I'm not complaining about the cupcake. I want the cupcake. Yeah, I think it's whipped. It's too whipped. It's like every man in a relationship. Yeah. All right. Or more specifically, me. Going for loyalist? Are you actually going to help me? Yo, Patricians. All right. All right, Patricians. I see you. Hello? Alliance? Alright, hang on. When I take this last bite, I'm calling it, okay? You guys are helping me. Insane. Share the cupcakes? I'm out. No, by the way, no one said share the vegetables. That sells it then. Long live the monarch. I don't have any aspirations anymore. They bring peace to the kingdom. We always change our minds if Dorian ever gets out of line. And take up arms to get rid of them the old-fashioned way. Even if it's a little costly. Okay, the Patrician's goal is to aid the monarch by countering the other region's schemes as much as they can. They'll win the game if the monarch produces an heir and completes their ambition. So, if you win, I also win, though? I don't know. I don't know how I'll go. That doesn't count if like, I mean,
Hey,
we'll figure it out. We'll figure out how it goes.
Matt, you got any spinach? Love that stuff. Boiled, steamed, canned, raw. It's all good.
No, I'm not Popeye the Sailor Man, so I don't have any of that shit. But you know. All right. You guys have got your win conditions. Patricians. Alliance. We'll do this. Let's see. A call for unity. The monarch can mark one of their preferred... Oh, that actually isn't bad. Let's do that. I can take that, and then if you guys go for something I don't want, I can put it on there, and then I get authority at least. Okay. Now, I still owe 325 jumping jacks. It's a lot. It's a lot. I'll probably do a discount text-to-speech. Let's get through like 2 or 3 seasons, okay? Because it's a long time of text-to-speech. But we'll see. Alright. We'll hit my honor guard. I'll start doing the jumping jacks as soon as I can. Veggie into chocolate? What? One evening, you're sitting up in bed, reading some paperwork. That's what I do often, I paperwork read. When a filth-encrusted peasant wanders into your bedchamber, bold as brass. Didn't I have this happen already? Hello, you Madge. I'm still alive from the last time, even though, like, years has passed. Glad I finally found you. The bloody palace is a maze. Mind if I take a seat? Who the fuck are you, bruh? Oh, mate. Name's Ralph. You Madge. Pleased to meet you. Listen, I've got a bloody great idea. It's not tying birds to knights, is it? Oh. No, I haven't tried it yet. I got a good feeling about it. So listen. Before Ralph can explain further, your marshal burst through the bedchamber, sword drawn. Your Majesty, I'm sorry I didn't come sooner. I have no idea where the palace watch are. Do you want me to kill this guy? Content play. I want to vote on his proposal again. He might have something new. What? Okay, this didn't go great last time. She goes to gals at the council, who trickle into the hall in their pajamas, rubbing their sleep from their eyes. They don't look particularly pleased to be woken up. Okay. Should moldy bread be used to treat infected wounds, is what Ralph has asked us. That is antibiotics, right? Like, it's kind of there. Alright. We are doing this. That's what I'm vetoing. Someone's doing it. Let's go. Okay. Someone will be dealing with this, so you guys take the pick. All right, chat, you vote. I'm going to go do some jumping jacks, okay? I'm going to do some jumping jacks. Let's see. I normally try to get 30 in, and I sit down. Whew, this is going to suck. Let me take these off, actually. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Ooh. Whew. Oh, man. My legs hurt a lot. Yeah, 10% of the way there. My legs already hurt because we've done these so many times lately. Hang on, let's see. Danny? No. So what? Gamer sus. I'm looking at the spreadsheet, and previously I had to do 325 jumping jacks, and on this spreadsheet it's just 520. That's wrong. Okay, all right. Just wanted you to know. Okay. All right. That's done. I was gonna let it go for a little bit longer, but it didn't matter. It was already done. The coast, eh? I didn't do this, Patricians. I just said someone was doing it. They did it. To everyone's surprise, it works! And we knew it would. Patricians, we got it. The coastal military is soon fresh and healthy. New medicines rolled out across the kingdom. Whew. That's good shit. Antibiotics. Success of his idea, notwithstanding. Your Majesty, if that peasant was a maniac with a crossbow, I dread to think what could have happened. Would have died. Sass, it was 325. Was how many that were owed originally. I did 30. Think carefully, Your Majesty. These guards of loyalties will be divided between you and the regions, of course. You could just hire foreign mercenaries. Don't need coin, though. Okay. We have a Patrician abracadav. Talking about the Gladiators. Tell about the Eastern Knights. In order the Drowned Rose are highly respectable. They'll understand palace etiquette. And I think we talked about these before, right? I mean, the Gladiators now are looking good. Vampire Knights end up not being that great, but we also did recruit both, right? A gang of low-born crooks who've turned themselves into celebrities through their skill at chopping off other people's bits. They're vain and selfish. Their skill in battle is undeniable, but can you trust them? Of course. Let's see what the March has, too. The March has the worst military right now, possibly because we killed them last game. Like, a lot. Yeah. I made my decision. Let's, I killed him several times, alright? Let's not lie about that. Let's take the coastal gladiators. Look, we're going full on Patricians. I probably shouldn't have picked them, though.
I broke my shoulder this week, so I can't do too much these days.
I'm sorry to hear that.
But hey, at least I can still watch streams.
That's true.
Word of advice for all y'all, if you fall, don't fall on your upper arm.
That is a bad idea in general. I mean, just don't fall. Really, if I had to recommend. Shoutout, thanks for the 18 months. Thank you very much. Thank you. The gladiators arrive a few weeks later. The men are bare-chested and the women underdressed. Nice. Eager to show off their bodies as much as their weaponry. They gather behind your throne and begin oiling themselves up. Nice. The kind of king I need to be. Alright. I'm gonna take my extra votes for the Patricians. We're gonna help you out. Okay. Hold on to your masks, hat, and other accessories, says Livid Artist. Everyone, Baron Asmodeum is about to lose a huge amount of money. We've bet our life savings on a boat race around the coast, and I am sure to win the day. So sure, in fact, I petitioned the council to officially sponsor my voyage. Livid Artist, this isn't going to fuck us over, right? We're good? Okay. What boat do you have? My best Trevor Man? I have no idea what that is. V might, but I don't know. It's tiny, but that's the point. It'll nip around those deadly reefs. They're talking rubbish, my liege. Asmodeum. Prove it. Prove it. My nice little cog will easily outstrip the Livid Artist old boat. If you sponsor anyone, sponsor me! Okay. Make it sponsor both nobles, but that would put me like literally in debt almost right away. That cost is tough. Yeah, I really don't know. It's pricey all about. Well, there's really no correct answer here. But I should support one person, so. Okay, go. You guys pick. It only really matters in, like, some aspects for you guys. Like, realistically, it lowers the defiance of certain people. So the Barons might want me to sponsor the Barons, just given that it would lower the Barons' defiance, since that's what you guys are trying to do, right? Other than that, like, it's pretty limited. I'm actually kind of surprised that you guys are going for... There's so many people going for decline to support anyone. That would raise defiance on both, and that would potentially harm the Barons, so I guess I get that. It makes sense. There's just... Hey, it's tough play all around. Richie Kinku, thanks for 33 months. Thank you very much. Thank you. I should have done jumping jacks, but... Guys, my legs really fucking hurt. Alright, chat. I'm gonna call it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. That was very close. Just barely did they decline to support anyone. Oh yeah, Master, we're done. We're good. See you. That did raise defiance. It's hurting the Barons. Lowered my authority, which is not great, but as long as my stability stays high enough, we're okay. What, are you really so cheap? Alright, Asmodeum, look, I didn't want to do this. It's the council. They spoke. Excitement builds as merchants and tourists flock to the starting town. Soon, both boats embark on their journey. They look very small and flimsy against the vast ocean backdrop. Your August Majesty, I understand you elected not to sponsor the competitors, but surely you have a sense that one will outdo the other. Would you fancy a small wager? Yo! You junker, hang on, let's see. What sort of wager are we talking about? A mere trifle for you, I'm sure. Your Majesty, your wisdom is known to all, so naturally you'll have a great fortune. Sure, I'll gamble. Marvelous. Then what shall you place your bet? How can we draw? Well, we'll see. Hey, you know what? Patrician's all the way. Right now. Right now. We're still early. Fascinating choice to sponsor neither, but bet on the results. Perhaps that shows your true opinion, hmm? I mean, imagine if I won. Alright. You return to the capital, await news of the race. Oh, I have to wait a week? Fuck. Okay. Alright. An invitation from the Count. Without a word, Count Chupagrande hands you a blood-red envelope. It is sealed with white wax in the shape of a skull. Inside is a beautifully written invitation to an event called the Crimson Vigil, due to take place on the autumn night later in the year. I'm afraid I'll be busy. What's all this about? I can say no more. You must choose whether to accept our invitation or to decline. I mean, sure. I'll join. Why not? I'll see the next vigil, Your Majesty. That's it? Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, I can take that. Nice. Good vigil. I'm down. There are candles and shit, I hope. All right, chat. The auction starts now. If you've got wealth, and some of you might, I think it kept it from last game. Hey, you can auction on different stuff. Once I start this, I can't let it go longer. This is actually a minute timer. So, what you're going to want to do is type !fund, and X is A, B, C, D, E, or F, whatever you want to fund, and Y is how much money you want to put towards it. So, do all that then. Do all that. The aqueduct will increase the farming of, I believe, the barons? Not really sure. Library will increase the stability of everyone. The observatory will lower the faith of the counts. Cathedral will increase the faith of the counts. Kind of a swap here. Deer Park will lower the farming of the patricians. And the prison will lower the stability. Which is weird, because I thought that was the whole point of prisons, to increase stability. Master Command, what's each faction's win condition? Patricians are working with me. Their win conditions if I win. The counts right now are trying to lower their faith. And the barons are trying to lower their defiance. So, that's that. Alright, chat. Starting the auction in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Auction! Alright, go for it. Go for it. Fund whatever you want for your heart's desire here. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do 300 more jumping jacks. Because my legs hurt. I don't know if I could, like... I guess I can maybe delay them. We can figure out a way to do that. We'll see. It still says 550. I don't know what to do with that. Naouf, Theo, thanks for the 10 gift subs. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Give the hug and a hum on for Naouf. You got a gift seat or gift tub. Oh my god, a gift tub. A gift sub. You thank Naouf and you do something nice. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Time's up, chat. The auction's over. Hang on, let me really quick put. Oh, wait. I've done 30. But I guess they don't want me to put that there. 30. But this is wrong overall. It was 325. Actually, it's 335 now, right? Okay. Okay. I did 30, Sass. I had 30. Now you've just added 10. Did you guys fund both of these? Sorry, I looked away for a brief moment. You guys funded... That did fucking nothing. That literally did not a damn thing. Alright. Cool. Hey guys, let's find a spouse. Alright, Your Majesty, it's important to find a spouse sooner rather than later. Correct, I need to get an heir. I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference, men, women, or do you not mind? I have yet to... I picked this last time. Or I picked a woman just because I wanted to try and have, like, an actual kid. But, like, we could adopt always. It's always an option. But the problem that I've always had is I can't have one, like, naturally. Because I just wanted to see if I could. We've never done that. Well, I don't piss her off. You guys piss her off, generally. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll send out the messages of the most influential, noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. I think I did as a woman. That's true, Mass Critic. I think you are correct about that. That was a long time ago. All right. You'll marry the Patricians as we agreed before you took the throne, right? All right, Cabri. Well, let's not freak out. You know, let's see. Let's see what we got here. The Crimson Vigil. Let's see. Oh, right. Crimson Vigil takes place in the bleak castle atop an eastern hill.
Happy
Your
stream,
journey
Matt.
takes
Here's
weeks.
1,000
Your
bits
baggage
for
train
being able to say
keeps
my
you
username.
Stuck
Axial
in the bogs.
baby seed, wait, wrong game /E.
Native, yo, thanks for those bits. Thank you. Shit. Guess the Crimson Vigil compete who can dress in the most ghoulish and frightening costume. I mean, yeah, normal, just normal clothing. This seems cool, but it's not ghoulish, right? I'm going with that. Cheap, but I think it works. Welcome, welcome. A very spooky costume, Your Highness. I like it. See, they liked it. They liked it. I do have to spin the anniversary wheel. I see that. We'll spin that wheel. Hang on. Please remember to stay in the upper levels. The dungeons are out of bounds. In the ballroom, you find the counts gathered, all dressed up as frightful monsters, wolfmen, pumpkinheads, witches. A waiter glides past, holding a tray of canopies? Sure. A pianist plays a mournful tune. The Crimson Vigil begins at midnight. What role will you take? A mourner? Or are you willing to betray a hound of the betrayer? What? Surely I'm familiar with our customs, Your Majesty. If you are unsure, you should stick to being a mourner. Yeah, I think I'm LARPing. I think you might be right. I might be LARPing. Could be playing werewolf. I have no idea. It does seem like One Night Werewolf, though, right? Yeah. I'm gonna be a hound of the betrayer. The counts gathered after Count Chubagrande delivers a short speech about remembering the old ways. A flaming crown is placed upon his head. I will be playing the monarch in exile this evening. The hound of the betrayer will try to catch me. But fear not. I am swift as a falling star and old as the hills. I don't know why being old is good. Guess I chase after the monarch. Shibagande run down the corridor, flames licking behind him. And you have the when you give chase, a dozen other hounds of the betrayer run alongside you, howling and yipping enthusiastically. Somehow, despite the silly costumes, the massive flaming hat, Shibagande is quick on his feet. Catching him won't be easy. Okay, head back to the moors without catching the prey. Well, no, we gotta go. Despite the heavy chain slowing him down, you grab a hold of Shibagande and drag him to the circle of the mourners. I did it! The ceremony is concluded with a mock execution and a bottle of very expensive red wine spilled over Shibagrande's head. Dude, I overruled and caught it. Hey, that raised my authority by somehow. I literally was playing a game and it raised my authority. Like, okay. I bet the music's more cheerful. The counts dance and chat along into the night. At dawn, you board your carriage and begin the long journey back to the capital. We did it, guys. I guess it's true. We engaged in the culture, right? A delicious discovery. Okay, you Junker, we're here again. Word from the boat race. Your esteemed highness, Baron Asmodeum, has sent a letter by Seagull. The race continues its pace. Noble Patrician, livid artist, and I are neck and neck, but I'm sure I'll get ahead soon. I don't want you to win. The bad news is that although we brought a lot of dried venison with us, weevils have gotten into the barrel. If we're not careful, I'll starve, and my sailors are sure to be hungry too. The good news is that we found this unfamiliar kelp that could be the answer to our prayers, but we don't know if it's poisonous. They asked for guidance on whether or not to use the seaweed for food. Oh, man. I did bet on them to lose, so... you know? I don't know. Eat it. Okay. Well... No, I don't have the money for that, is the real thing. If I felt more confident going to that low an amount of money, I would say yes. But I'm vetoing that. I would love to do it because that would increase farming, but I can't do that. I would do it in tax, but I don't know when I'm going to get to tax, so I'm vetoing that. You guys figure out of the other two. That it's up to you. Also, it's funnier to make him do something instead of, you know, funding an investigation to save his life. I have a feeling that guy's gonna die. Or he's gonna be like caught by the Sailor Man supercharged by seaweed.
Vote A.
Arcanum Sanctus. Thank you for the 15 months. Thank you very much. Thank you. Alright. What? I'm losing my mind trying to figure out what's going on over here. Chat, we've got to spin the anniversary wheel really quick. So I'm gonna do that. All right, let's spin the wheel. While you guys can still vote. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you it probably won't matter. Based on what I'm seeing over here, I think about, well, it's not half, but it's close. About half of you have voted for one thing, and that's kind of locked in. All right, chat. Let's spin the wheel. All right, let's see. What we got? Am I having to... I literally just got the taste of those out of my fucking mouth. Great. All right. Well, here, I'm going to go ahead and do this so it's reloaded for next time. That'll just be sitting in the background. Let me eat these vegetables. God, yeah, I have to eat the seaweed. All right, let me call the vote. I have so many jumping jacks to do still. Okay. All right. Voting is closed. All right, you guys do this. Oh, that didn't work. That didn't work. I don't know what that means. I fear tragedy struck our crew. The seaweed tastes oddly like meat. What? Hang on, let me see. Hang on, guys. I think I found the seaweed. I think I found the seaweed. Hang on. Yeah, let's see here. This seems. Let's see if I can open the seaweed real quick. Wait, guys. It's right here. I found the seaweed. Give me a sec. It's weird. This was in the veggie tray with these sausages. Hey, look, I can eat the sausages. Calm down.
Eagle man.
Oh, thank you. I can always, eat more vegetables later. It's fine. Okay, now let's see. Let me eat the seaweed, guys. Or I thought I could. Did I not open it? Are you kidding me? I stabbed this. I can smell it. I must have cut it somewhere. Sume! Sume! That is... There is no way I can do that many jumping jacks today. I swear I stabbed this. I swear I stabbed it. I did, but there's like... There are like 3 layers of... Okay, I got it now. It's open. Sume, thank you for the 50 gift subs. Give the hug and a humma for Sume. Thank you so much. There is no way I can do that many today. Maybe Aota. We might be. All right, hang on. Let me eat the seaweed, guys. Let me eat the seaweed. One sec. All right. Hey, let's see here. That's good seaweed. Yeah, it tastes like meat. You're right. Oh, one of the sailors in a little episode, frothing at the mouth, huh? That's bad. Ate their fellow crew. I fainted clean away. While I was out, there was a terrible fight. We had to throw the afflicted man overboard. When I awoke, our numbers were depleted. Still, we will continue onwards. Bro. The livid artist is in the lead. Imagine that. Sume, thank you so much for the 50 gift subs. Give the hug and a hummer for Sume Shiro. Thank you. Sume, that's so many. Thank you guys. You guys have been insane today. That's almost another spin. Almost another spin. Hang on. How many spins was that today? Is that 4? That's 5, right? Yeah. Okay. Alright, hang on. Let's hit this. Was it 6? It might be 6, you're right. I only had 300. I may win my bet. We did have to kill someone for it, but we may win. All right. End of the season, chat. Oh, God. Good. Okay. All right. Yo, Sapcat, thanks for the 10 gift subs. Thank you. Holy okay. We're spinning it again. Anyone attacks all of you? Because that might stop the Defiance and the Barons. I need to attack the Patricians anyway. Let's go. Look, I need my money back. Running low. Running low. I'll lower it later, don't worry. Okay. Eat the tyrant. Let's see my eligible options here, okay? I found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young woman from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Chat, we also... That's another wheel spin. Or a partner for life. Right, yeah, uh-huh. The Chancellor leads you to the Great Hall, where they've arranged the portraits on an easel. For now, each is covered by a cloth. All right, let's see these eligible bachelorettes. Let's see it. They whisk away the cloth in the first portrait. With, Sylvia, the eldest daughter of the Eastern Skull and Cross-Stitch dynasty. In her youth, she ran off and tried to join a circus. They found her, in the end, thank the ninth. Okay, Skull and Cross-Stitch. An intriguing prospect. From the coast, we have Octavia, the wealthy heiress to the Lord Patrician Cryptid Judas's estate. She's got a reputation for honesty and fair-mindedness. That's rare among the coast. However, her interests include money, and money, which we've seen that happen before. All right, and finally, we have the March's offering, Victoria Sion, of the prestigious Sidney Page bloodline. And you can be, sure she'll tell you all about how prestigious her bloodline is. She's a zealous follower of the ninth god, able to quote scripture backwards and forwards, and at volume. She's got a reputation for not giving a damn what anyone thinks of her. Sounds like a laugh. Okay. I kind of like the girl went out to join the circus. Every one of those was good. I'm not denying anyone's daughter. But circus girl sounds interesting. We just need an heir. Let's go with the Eastern. Circus girl sounded fun. This was her time with the fencing master, mastering the blade. She did also have a help suppress revolt, a peasant revolt. Oh my god. I wonder why. I've made my decision. Sylvia of the East. I actually did get... I actually mean to get the Barons out that way, but that worked out. I know we have a deal with the Patricians, but look. Patricians, look. You looking at me right now? Look at me right now, Patricians. We gotta work with our like enemies to make them allies. And then soon we'll be saying AO alliance to them too, right? We'll be like AO, and all 3 of us saying AO. And then eventually we'll get the Barons in there. It'll be AO everyone, right? Right? AO? Okay. No, it's always a lie when Chibi and Nags do it, not me. Okay. What the fuck is this country? Sorry, I just was noticing this, and it's a whole thing. Sume, I'm gonna ring the gong for you, by the way. I haven't forgotten. Alright. Rogue Golem seems important to deal with. Baron Delay. A rogue golem has crossed into our territory, the Ashmedian border, Your Majesty. This could be exciting opportunity. What's so exciting about that? Please, my liege, this is our chance to figure out how this golem magic works. We could even turn it against Ashmead. Your Majesty, the barons would drown out their own grandmothers to gain advantage over the Ashmead, or over the counts and patricians. Golems are an offense to the ninth god, and they're dangerous. We should destroy it before it gets out of control. I couldn't give a fuck. Quite honestly, I don't give a shit. I mean, I don't want to have my defiance go up even more with them, quite honestly, so we're not breaking it. That's just stupid. Like, figure out what we're going to do with it, chat. Figure out what we're going to do with it, okay? Dorkrin, thanks for 54 months. Thank you very much. God, you guys, that's... Hang on. Let me do some quick math here. Oh, thank you, Sess. Thank you. Let me do quick math, because it was 325 plus 10. From Nauf. And then it was plus 50 from Sume. So 335, 385. And then another 10 from Safkat. Game add the 50. Okay, hang on. Hang on. This number still doesn't ever seem right. Hang on, Sess. Hang on. You guys keep voting. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure you guys are cool with that. I'm sure you are. All right. I'm going to count you down, okay? All right, hang on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Oh, okay. He's still moving. Gotcha, Sess. Gotcha. So you're going to take it apart. That's not bad. I think that actually kind of makes sense, right? You guys are just lowering faith. That's fine. Secrets of the Golems have been a mystery to us for too long. I'll put it our best artisans to figure it out. As if... well, that lower trade... Alright. As disassemble it, however, some kind of Ashmedian safety measure gets tripped. The golem goes wild, killing dozens of artisans. Welp. And that sucks too. Welp. Welp. It burned the crops, it burned the military, it burned the faith, it destroyed the trade, that basically attacked everything. It should have given me less defiance, but that's... Yeah, see me, they voted for it!
The barons have been systematically trounced turn after turn. The barons will remember this. There will be no AO.
There will be an AO, because we let you have that. All I said was that you couldn't. You wanted the thing.
The robots hate us, my liege.
The robots did hate you guys, though. I'm sorry. Your esteemed highness, we have a message from Baron Asmodium. I was indulging in some grog with the crew one evening and inadvertently fell into the water. Bro, just give me my 500 gold. Oh, man. Obviously, I survived thanks to a group of passing fin folk. Right, mermaids. Those are a thing. We only have seen them like one time. Who drive me from danger. But they won't return me to my boat without payment. Of course, you'll pay the ransom, Your Majesty, won't you? No one interferes with the race. Well, I know what will probably happen. I really wish I saved my veto. I'm just gonna do this for the event that it happens, and I just go from there. Figure it out, chat. It's up to you now. Are the barons a joke to you? No. Look, it's not that. It's that I bet on the not baron option. So that's literally it. You know, like, that's all it is. It's nothing to do with anything else. You know? You know? I'm gonna eat this broccoli. I'm still not done with my vegetables. You know? I've still got veggies to eat. Oh. Oh my. Oh. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ugh. Ugh. Disgust. Just gross.
Hey, listen.
Exclamation point fund my in-house gym. 50 gifted subs.
That, unfortunately, might be happening. Hey, we got our well, on the plus side, the barons are trying to lower that. Yikes. Eventually, the Finfolk slip beneath the waves, dragging a wailing Baron Asmodeum with them. Their child takes over the crew and vows to sail to victory in their parents' name. All right. You know, Asmodeum, I understand why you'd want to. Well, the thing is, your military is so low, it'd be hard for you to revolt. All right, ending the season. Okay. I've eaten the broccoli. I think that the counts are the only ones that might do this. As far as their win condition this turn. In a tiny village so far to the east, 2 counts meet in a derelict tavern. No one dares even glance at their direction. Another priest left the estate today. He said that no one, or there was no sense of preaching to the truly lost. Okay, Count Teopoth, or Theopoth. I've heard the same across the east. We are no longer trapped in the church's thumb. All right, Muvano. Now we must not falter. If the monarch grows proud, we can offer them ultimate reward, immortality. For the next stage of the scheme, the counts must raise authority to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Well, my authority's pretty low. All right. You guys hate reverse voting. I'll use it sparingly. Stop. Oh, I'm getting married, chat. Okay. My wedding to Miss Sylvia is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is a giant party. Alright, I feel like I'm the only one not taking part. Soon you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Sylvia at your side. Why did I say no? I do. I now pronounce you married in the eyes of the kingdom. Okay. That's actually pretty good. However, that does put the counts in a good spot. I'm just saying. Counts are in a good spot. I still need to spin the wheel, don't I, chat? I do. I'll spin it. Give me a minute. Yeah, authority, nice. By the time you find yourself alone with Sylvia, it's past midnight, and you've never felt more tired. Good God, I'm so drunk! Yet somehow, not drunk enough. Whose ass do I gotta kick to get more wine? Servants!
Is this the royal high king might versus the peasantry?
No, I'm not versus the peasantry. I owe alliancing with so many of you guys. Oh man. We got drunk. Let's go to bed together. No time like the present, eh? She swings back the last dregs of her wine and leads you to bed. Chat. We're fucking. Yes. Woo. Low on wood? Not in this castle. Not in this castle. Okay, I guess I should go see what's going on over here. Let's go, Zax. Baron, a name with letters. Before we deal with a name with letters, let's spin the wheel. I know I've got like one more wheel spin I have to do. Because you guys just got it. I haven't forgotten. I just need to, you know. That's true. We do need to leave the wood alone. We've had a lot of bad experiences with wood. Alright, chat. The wheel! What do we have? I already have web fishing. We already have that. We gotta respin. We gotta respin. We have web fishing. We've gotten 2 level 6 things today already. Okay. Oh no. All right. That's cool. let me bean boozle. I think that was that our 6th wheel spin or our 7th? I'll have to double check. But it's true. Maybe it'll be good. I thought that was our 7th. Yeah. I will go back and double check. Anyone who lied, I go back and ban too, so it's okay. Don't worry. Grass is not the best. Grass is very bad. I have not forgotten TTS, Demore. I know we need to do it. I'm just gonna probably let us get a little bit further. All right. Let's get back over here, okay? Do the roar. All right, chat. I also did go ring the gong. It's so much go on. You guys have slammed me today. I have finished the vegetables, though. My liege, will you tell superstitious counts to get themselves or over themselves and let's harvest their trees? No. No, I will not. I will not do that because you're so fucking... Man... The number of times I have to tell these people not to kill trees is ridiculous. 6 the mouse, you tell them. Told you 1,000 times, Baron, that forest is thoroughly haunted. You'll damn us all if you go logging in there. But you sold the logging contract. And said contract has no exclusion for haunting. Your Highness, the council can't be allowed to wiggle out of this commitment. Okay. It sucks. If I'm not trying to be mad to the barons here. I know the problem. Like, legitimately, the barons, if you do this, you're gonna kill everybody. Mostly you. Like, it will start with your people dying. Your people will die. They're gonna die. I put the King Zora on for this because I realized he was the king. Sume! Thank you so much for 50 gift subs. Give the Hugga Humbug. Thank you. If you got a gift sub, you thank Sume, you do something nice. Thank you so much. That's 50 more jumping. I actually don't know how I'm gonna do those. I legitimately my legs hurt. The reason I haven't done any for a little bit is because they've hurt so much. I'll do the Bean Boozle while we do this one. You know what? I have nothing really here. The barons have a contract. Chat, this is on you. This is on you. Figure it out. Figure it out. That's not my problem. I'm saving my video. You guys want to eat these trees, eat these trees. Do whatever you want. Sume, thank you again. 50 gifts of chat. We're almost back to 8,000 today. Thank you. All right.
Listen.
I'm listening.
Weep, 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 weep. Wait. Did that wheel go again? Or am I just imagining that? I gotta spin the wheel again, guys. Sume, thank you so much. Gino, thanks for the 10 gift subs. Give the Hugga Humbug. You guys have been killing it today. That's more than any other day. Good lord. Thank you. Yeah, no game, only wheel. Let me do the Bean Boozle. Alright. Luckily, I think you guys have picked correctly. I'll give you guys 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What is this either? Oh, ooh. I think that was peach. That's good. That's good. Not bad at all. Okay. All right. Good bean. That did thwart the counts, actually. All right, the barons didn't chop it down. Good. All right, the end is near. Before the end gets near, let me go spin the wheel. All right. I'm going to eat another bean, too. All right. Go.
I don't know what the fuck I can do with that. You've got to be kidding me. Oh my god. Add them to the how? Okay, game. We have to talk about this sheet because I don't understand anything about this sheet right now. Like, no. I understand you made it as clear as possible. But the thing is, the number has not been right from the beginning. So that's where my problem is. Like, see, I don't know what, it's never needed to be 660. For whatever reason, it's 660 on here. That's wrong. It's been wrong to begin with. And I've been trying to tell you that for a while. It was 325, and then 70 got added. Okay, here, hang on. But the thing is, game, I've only done 30 jumping jacks this stream. I'm going, here, hang on. YouTube, I'm gonna pause you real quick because I'm gonna yell at game. Hang on one sec. YouTube, we're back. We've got everything sort of worked. It's unscuffed. All it took was we had to go on, we had to make several calls. Let's go. I'm pleased to announce the no Patrician Livid Artist is all set to win. Compliment people. I do need to compliment people. I don't know who I need to compliment. Sassy Soothsayer. Just as the Monarch expected. Most excellent. How exciting. Truly this race is of utmost importance. Says Sage BS 76. On a completely unrelated note, I have a shipment of silver that is due to intercept the racers any day now. Bro, let me eat this bean. That's grass. That's grass. Oh my god. Okay. Hey, game. Shipment got away. Who knows what might happen? Dare say the race's outcome could be altered. I could be... Is this motherfucker trying to bribe me or like... They're literally sitting there saying that, like, what if my shipment got in the way of the race and just slammed into it? Counts, what the fuck? He wants a bribe. How the barons pay for the ship to obstruct the noble patricians of Lividar's path. How the patricians pay the ship to obstruct the baron Asmodeus's path. Refuse this shameless bribe. Sage, why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this? We literally just got here. We're finally back, and you guys, you're trying to... Yeah, it's also true, Tori, like, the Baron's already drowned. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care. I'm letting you guys decide. I'm letting you guys decide. Figure that out. I got a bad bean, so I don't have to bean boozle myself anymore. Let's get done with that. Let's get done with that. I think I've caught up on everything except jumping jacks, which I have got to do 475. I'm gonna think about my life really quick. We'll do that next vote. that next vote. All right. I'm gonna give you guys 10 seconds. Well, I guess 10 seconds. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Called it. I have no idea who this actually is. Have the barons pay for the ship to obstruct. No Patrician live with ours fat. That's rough. That's rough. That's not great. What? No, this is not. I didn't do this. You understand this? I didn't do this shit. This went down. I let chat decide. All you barons lost your money though. Count Sage's lumber ship makes slowly makes its way in front of Lividaris' boat, blocking the way of the finish line. The silver makes its way to Tavelin ahead of schedule. Soon, nobles and peasants alike gather in the finish line, watching breathlessly as the winner arrives. No Patrician Lividaris won anyway! It's because the barons died. Like, all that really happened there was that you gave the count some money. Wow. That's true. You still lowered Defiance, which is what you guys were hoping for. That does make sense. Now pay up, Asmodeum II. I know your father died in the middle of this race, but you fucking owe us money. Damn it. I can't even stand to look at you at fish anymore. And I don't know what happened to my sea legs. Oh, Asmodeum. That's rough. That's rough, buddy. But hey, Lividaris got some money. No, I'm never setting foot on a boat again, you salty sea urchin. Your esteemed highness, I'm delighted to report that you have predicted correctly the outcome. Congratulations indeed. Let's go, dude. I got some funds. I'll take that. That was a good bet. A name with letters. It doesn't always do that. It ends up where generally they get like a Hail Mary later in the game. All right, let's end the season. I need to do 2 gong rings for Sume still. April, by the way, thanks for the 5 gift subs. Simply Arrived, thanks for the 5. And Zero Frost, thank you for the 5. Thank you all. Thank you, chat. We're also at 8,000 subs today. I would not have thought that today. Deep in the forest in the march, Baron Wolf of Shades has gone boar hunting with a few of his close friends. Wolf of Shades, best of luck on the board, dude. Fate is against us, friend. We failed to win with the Spymaster's trust, and she still watches us with an eagle eye. How goes the search for a lookalike? Not well, I'm still looking. The best I've found is a peasant with the wrong shaped nose and the wrong colored eyes and a wooden leg. Baron Soupy Whoopy. Is that the best? That's the best you found? Okay. Wolf of Shades, you're hunting boars or whatever. Yeah, really not, I don't know if they're not looking hard enough or if they're just not looking at all. Don't let that discourage you. Keep searching. Our doppelganger must be out there. I'm sure of it. The Baron's aim is to lower Defiance to 4 or less. They did make some progress to lowering it, so that's not bad. Deep in the backrooms of the royal palace, the coastal patricians are poring over secret letters and scribbling diagrams. On the wall is a corkboard filled with pins and crisscrossed by colored string. Who is Pepe Sylvia? Who is Pepe Sylvia? The monarch didn't marry Octavia, but at least they married someone. Now they just need to get on to finding an heir. Indeed, the clock is ticking. Priests are fleeing the east in droves. Whatever dark deeds those counts have planned, they can't be good. Then we've got to keep our efforts. Monarch Dorian isn't going anywhere on our watch. The Patricians must continue to aid the Monarch by countering the other region's schemes. They will win the game if the Monarch produces an heir and completes their ambition. The counts are a little bit higher up, though, so, like, you guys do want to thwart the counts, and I understand. I understand you gotta keep my authority low. Rising tempers. Why is that not just I have an heir? Oh, God. Count Doc Fisk stumbles into your throne room in a frenzy, nursing a bloody nose. Your Majesty, your queen consort is out of control, completely unhinged. Why, I think she's broken my nose. No need to cry about it, you big baby. Damn. That's what you get when you insult my parents. I only spoke the truth. Regardless, you were the one who escalated the violence. I demand compensation for my injury. A recompense, sorry. Dude. I can't do that? Why? Oh, God. Yeah, they insulted her. I'm not letting that go. I don't want to pay for it. Let's vote on it. My authority's probably too low. Yes, I'm sure the fellow council will be equally disgusted by Sylvia's brutish behavior. All right, I do need to compliment Sass for Sassy Soothsayer. That's my wife, guys. That's my wife. This is a sham of a vote. But anyway, guys, go ahead and vote. Let me know what you're thinking. That's my fucking wife. We're not paying that guy. My wife, she's the queen. She can punch whoever she wants. I don't give a shit. Guys, I have to have an heir. We are so far. So far from this. Oh, man. I'm going to give you guys another 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8. I slipped. Sorry, guys. I went ahead and closed it. It's okay. It's okay. I don't think it mattered too much. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of my office. It's Women's Month. Exactly. Count Dogfisk's ludicrous demands are thrown out by the council. Seething, he slinks quietly into his chamber. It's my wife, dude. It's my fucking wife. Why are both of these about, like, taxes, essentially? Alright, a taxing issue. Oh, your majesty, help us. Baron got a dame wrong. Oh, the march, has been bleeding this drought, I have. What are they doing exactly? Our taxes are 10 times harder. Didn't Gutterdame do this last time? Gutterdame, look, I don't know. Maybe I remember that wrong. I just remember someone taxed people to death. I don't know. It's true, your majesty. Baron Gutterdame wrong has been taxing the peasants at least twice as much as the next highest noble. It might not have been Gutterdame. I just remember someone did this last time. We had a lot of taxation going on recently. That'll lower the farming, though. What about his poor peasants' cows? A pox of stupid cows. You've seen that what the council. Let's see what the council thinks of this. Well. There's a lot to consider here. Because I really don't want my authority to go up too much. Because I think it needs to be to 5 for the counts to advance. I don't want my farming to go down. That would lower my defiance, though. Which would also help the barons. I mean, we could do that. Have the royal tax collector, right? Honestly, none of these really help me, so I'm just going to let you guys figure it out. Let you guys figure it out, okay? You guys do that. Guardian Monster. You want me a compliment, by the way. So your kitchen on fire. I haven't done the compliments yet, Sass. Let me hydrate though. I know you need to compliment Sass. I don't know. But Zog, I didn't forget reverse voting. I just didn't turn it on. Let me go to the gong rings for Sume, okay? Okay? Hang on. I'm sorry, Sume, I didn't do these earlier. I've been losing my mind today. All right. Let's ring this gong. Sume! I mean, that's two, right? It's two. It was two, I remembered. It was two. For Sume, thank you. Thank you. All right. Before I do forget, I do need to compliment Sass, I know. Sass, for real, I know that, like, again, I know you've been brand new to this. You have been very adaptable to be able to, like, keep up with all of it. And I know it's a lot of, like, learning on it. And I wish I could like give you as much instruction about the back end stuff. I just don't know it as much because mine's different than yours. That being said, I think you've been doing a great job and be able to like keep up with everything. And I know that like you talk with chat and make sure that like everything's like all good and like talking to them anyway. So I know that like whenever there's anything you're talking to them, try and make sure they understand what's going down. So hey, thank you for that. I know this is not the simplest thing to hop right into, you know? And especially all this, like, the only time the spreadsheet will be broken is when we're trying to use it. Just so you know. We could test the thing for like 80 years, and it would be working completely fine until we go live. So, don't ever think anything about it. You guys have been doing great. So, thank you, Sass. Hell yeah. That's true. It can smell streams. All right, chat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Called. I had to call the vote. I'm sorry, guys. People were yelling at me. Okay. Gary Monster, who'd you want me to compliment? And Mensforth, who'd you want me to compliment? We're throwing Baron goddamn wrong into the dungeon. A lot of counts before that. Great God, not the dungeon! Why would you take the side of some poxy common folk? Probably because you call them poxy common folk. You know? Baron goddamn wrong is flung in the deepest cell. And their ill-gotten gold confiscated. The other barons grumble at the imprisonment of their compatriot. This is so bad. That was a big win for the Counts, actually. That was kind of huge for the Counts. Got her name wrong, too. You're on the council, though. Oh, man. Okay. Tithe trouble. All right, Your Highness. I've come to submit a complaint about the barons of the march. Really? They have been destroyed. Like, are you for real? That's true. They did play up with their gunpowder. They deserved it. All right. They've been neglecting their tithes. I'm not a debt collector, bro.
1 year. Hey, thanks for the streams, Matt.
Oh, Elbleezy. Yeah, thank you so much for 13 months. Thank you, Elbleezy. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Who do the common folk will blame when the church starts failing? Me? No. Your Highness, they'll blame you alone. This isn't like gas prices, dude. Like, relax. Especially when I tell the priest to spread word that you refuse to help a holy man in need. Go away, you irritating old fart. Oh, man. That's pretty funny. Yeah, honestly, yeah. That's pretty fucking corrupt. By the 9th. Look, the Barons have had it. They've had it too bad for too long. If they had not been just murdered, I would say sure, but whatever. Whatever. Patrician Sue proves their truth in his words. Throughout the kingdom, priests preaching the flock and monarch is a baby kicker and devil worshiper. The gullible peasants lap it up. Damn. Baby kicker and devil worshiper. They went pretty hard. Can't even have a kid, so I mean, there's no, like, fucking confirmation. That being said, that did immediately put us out of insane danger. Alright. Next vote, I'm gonna do some jumping jacks, by the way. I need to do a comment for game 2. Here, while we do the auction, I'll compliment game. Okay?
Barons on life support. I cast. Stop being mean to me. Good one.
Well, Shades, that's basically what it is. Before I do this compliment for game, just so you guys know how the auction works, it's exclamation point fund, A, B, C, D, E, or F, and then the amount you want to fund. It comes from your character's personal wealth. You all have been getting that throughout the game. So yeah. Aqueduct will increase the farming for the Barons. Observatory will lower the faith for the Barons. It can't go much lower. Monument will increase the authority with the counts. Stadium will lower the military somehow. The Deer Park will lower the farming. And the fortress will increase the military for the Patricians. So, all right, I'm going to start it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's just comment for game. Game. Good job, buddy. No, for real, game. I know. Whenever I compliment you, I always end up going to like similar spots. But like again, you did like whenever there's something that comes up, you immediately jump on to try and help, and I appreciate that very, very much. It's not missed that happens, and that's just very much appreciated. I mean, I'm giving you guff for the spreadsheet today, but at the same time, you were working on it and trying to like make it work as best you could. And I admittedly didn't understand how all the buttons worked, but at the same time, it's confusing. So, you know? That's on you, though. That's on you. But yeah, I've talked about it before, where it's like, whenever I come to you with like a dumb idea, I always hear the why not the like why, and I appreciate that. That's always a good mentality to me. So I guess my compliment was just, you know, you are also very like, what's the word? Maneuverable, probably. But also you don't give up on stuff, and I think that's great. So hell yeah, dude. Thank you. Thank you very much for being here. And just for everything, man. Thank you. I know, Sass. That's what I was saying. Was like, it's kind of the same thing, but it still reigns true. Especially in this situation where it just happened. All right. The monument. You've raised the authority. And the aqueduct. You have raised the farming. So that helped me, but also that I think the counts are going to be progressing. I think there's like no way to stop them on that. Eaten by a tree. This. Let's find out about my heir. We fucked. How? What? How? What the fuck do you mean? Has grown stale. We were... How? We did everything right. What? I tried. What the fuck? You guys said that I had a kid already, and that didn't happen. Your marriage to Sylvia has grown stale. You get along well enough, and you made good memories together, but there's no spark. She cares more about perfecting her combat moves than your happiness. But spark or no spark, you still need an heir. Thanks. This is like 2 weeks late. Oh, man. If it's... I might just have to adopt. Or I can make my youngest cousin an heir. I've gone with the bastard child before, and that didn't work. Have we done cousin before? I know I've adopted. Fuck it, cousin. Of course, entirely sensible idea. I'll make the arrangements at once. Thanks. Alright, eaten by a tree. Oh my god. A name with letters. It's been rough. It's been rough. Baron in a name with letters has died. Your Highness, Baron in a name with letters has gone missing in a Monarch Dorian Friendship Reserve. Their servants say they were eaten by a tree. Great. Great. I warned you, didn't I? Those trees are clearly possessed by evil spirits in the primordial east. Looks like they were right after all. My liege, please. We need to burn the stupid grove to the ground before more people go missing. I mean... Yeah. Yeah, you won't go anywhere near it if you know what's good for you. I can't say any of these are right. I mean... all these are bad. I don't have a good one here, like, at all, really. I mean, like, setting the forest on fire might not be good. I can't remember, though. Because we didn't set it on fire. We chopped it down before, right?
Vote B.
Right? But Ashiyuki, it shouldn't vote B. We need farming, right? And that would actually, lowering the defiance would help the barons. Yeah, I think fire releases something, Hollis. I think you're right. I'm not sure. Pats don't care if the Pats lose farming. I mean... I think I have to veto B. This is also not great, though. Yeah, this is also not great, though. Yeah, this summons demons and kills everyone. Like, no one wins then. Alright. Here. I've turned on reverse voting. I'll let you guys figure that out. Alright. Alright. Best of luck, guys. Best of luck. Reverse voting's on. Let me do some jumping jacks, because I have plenty to do. Astravera, thanks for those bits, by the way. Thank you, Astravera. Thank you. Okay. Alright. This is going to be rough. Because it's literally my legs are on fire. Ugh. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh, my legs hurt so much. Bantha, I shouldn't have to do. That's part of the game. Okay, 30. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right, chat. I'm calling it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. You're going to muster an army of loggers to chop it down. Okay, well, we're going to die, guys. There are like 2 things on there that will just kill everybody. Well, Defiance went up. Okay, just chop our trees down. This is all your fault to begin with, Ugron. We can and we will. Time to avenge Baron, a name with letters. Meanwhile, posters and flyers are up all across the kingdom. Free magical lumber! You guys were planning this all along? Hordes of lumberjacks, timber barons, tree fellas, and general axe-wielding nature haters descend on, much to the misfortune of the ancient tree grove. Okay. Admittedly, the trees put up more of a fight than most dozens of would-be entrepreneurs and their lives in a pool of bone-dissolving sap. But it's not enough. A few months later, the grove is no more. Whatever ancient secrets it held are lost to time, and the lumber is shipped across the kingdom. You guys actually chopped it all down. Well done. We lived. Archbishop claims his religious victory over the remaining abominations of the cursed age. That guy sucks, but okay, whatever. A horrible haunting. Okay. All right. During a meeting with the council nobles, a commotion erupts as Baron Circular Pixels lets out a piercing scream. By the ninth, great God, it's here! It's here! They faint away, falling to the ground with a crash. By the ninth, someone fetch water! Oh, that'll be fine. There's a piercing scream. Do you guys not hear it? Okay, okay. Go get some water. A servant runs for water and holds it to Circular Pixel's mouth. Circular Pixel kind of look like me. It's not bad. I thought I'd be safe from it here, but unfortunately, when we built the aqueduct on my lands, some manner of specter was disturbed. And it's made me its target.
Can we get that as an alert?
I'll have to listen to it. What's it doing exactly? That can replace the read alert. Are you really entertaining this nonsense? Says Countess Faye, Gensine. Hope I said that right. I probably didn't. I hear voices, Your Highness. Little pinpricks at the back of my mind. Just now I saw a horrid gray shape hanging over me. Its face a rotting mask. That was just the person that was in the room with us. It's okay. You're fine, Circular Pixels. Don't worry. We're too old for campfire tales, Circular Pixels. I beg you, Your Highness. The gathered nobles, come to my aid. We must banish this wraith. All right. Send the Inquisitor to exercise the site. You don't want to exercise, trust me. Research the land on which the aqueduct was built. That does nothing, but whatever. Ignore the situation, it'll be fine. Also, our faith is so low. It doesn't matter. This is... Okay. Whew. I mean, the Barons don't want the Defiance to go up anymore. I don't even know. Yeah, you guys have no military to rebel. Like, you'd have to have the military higher than the Counts. Or, no, military higher than the Patricians, and you just don't. It's rough. I don't think I need to use anything. Figure that out. We'll let you guys figure it out. And I'm Skinner. Thanks for the gift sub for Fagan. Thank you so much. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Thank you. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Orange Drake, what do you mean I hate you? How? How? I let the will of the people be out there. That's all it was. I feel like I still owe a compliment, but I don't know who to. I do know one thing I owe. Chat, after this season... I do owe Jumping Jacks, that's true. Text-to-speech. Yep. That was just... There was no way. Yeah, I'm sure your E's are locked and loaded. Research the land on which the aqueduct is built. Let's see what it does. You summon the chief architect, who nods thoughtfully when you explain the situation. This sort of thing's an occupational hazard when building in historical sites. Keep on your toes, doesn't it? Yeah, it's quite a thing. Oh, right. It's your job as the architect to keep this place ghost-free. Of course, Your Majesty. She'll be easy enough to sort out. He hurries off to Quail University to delve through the records. You can only hope Circular Pixel's troubles do not get worse in the meantime. That means they're gonna get worse. Just in case you didn't know. I figure I'll let you guys know. Okay. I bet they will. Alright, I'm ending the season. Okay. If I do this, this will lower their... I need to cruel tax at least one person, or one thing to keep up my money. Patricians. I just need to, to keep the castle's funds. We lost because we lost too much money last time. You don't want that to happen again, so that's why we're doing this, okay? But I gotta help look, I don't want them to be this defiant. Like, I gotta throw them a bone a little bit. Like help them out a little bit, okay? You guys get it. Okay, alright, there we go. There we go. There we go. We're okay. We're all good. We're all good. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, fine. Alright. Chat. I've lowered the volume of TTS a little bit. I did that the other day so it doesn't overpower me. Give me just a second. The timer is going to be loud. And it's going to scare the shit out of me too, but... It was 30 minutes, that was what we got at the beginning of stream, so... It's on. 30-minute discounted text-to-speech is now a thing, so... Thank you guys for being here if you're leaving. I appreciate you very, very much. I love you. Thank you for being here. Again, if you do a text-to-speech message and it goes through and it doesn't get said until after I turn it off, that's the risk. It's the risk you're taking. So, it's discount text-to-speech is now on. It's 50 bits to do it. Please don't leave, everybody, because we still have to have people for the game. All right. Bits and Biscuit Better. Thanks for
guy
2
on
months.
the internet's
Thank
powers
you.
up. X50.
Okay.
Runaway
Nice.
Milky Way powers up.
Why is it saying
X50.
powers up?
The Barons send their regards.
Yeah, I know they do. Hey, there we go. I fixed it.
The Missing Luis powers up. X50.
It shouldn't do that after
Thanks
this.
to all the mods.
That is true. We should do that. Your Majesty, of course you're the greatest monarch of the century. It's true. It's true. Exactly. Indeed. Oh, Muvano. All right. I'm sure you soon will all be kneel before you. But the power could be even greater. Oh, did they achieve their second thing? They achieved their second
Potato
thing,
blossoms
huh?
used to be a big hit in royal fashion. Potatoes first became fashionable when Marie Antoinette paraded through the
That's
French
cool.
countryside wearing
Right,
potato
right.
blossoms in her hair.
What are you saying?
Testing,
Simply,
testing, 1, 2,
that
3
there
is
are
this thing on. I want
opportunities
to
for your
talk to your
reign beyond
manager
you
because
can
you are
imagine.
letting the counts win.
I'm not letting the counts win. What are you talking about? I'm literally... Okay, hang on.
Can you guys hear that helicopter?
At where? Where's it at? I can arrange more meetings
Monday
to
is
discuss
Tuesday
this further.
origins.
Okay. Door burst open. So we got you first. No matter. Oh, the High Inquisitor, not like the other Inquisitor, which was there for
You're
whatever
all
reason.
lovely people.
That's true. That's true. The counts have agents everywhere, and they've been building up your strength. But there's something more sinister afoot.
Chaos.
Yep. Their ultimate aim is to recruit you into a cult of immortal blood drinkers. Vampires. Poop vampires, I guess. What a tale. All I want to do is help the monarch. Right, move on now.
Man, I love you.
They have been helping me a great deal. Count Muvano shoots me a quick smile and ease at me. The High Inquisitor looks furious. This is what I did. This is 100% what I did. Yep, this is exactly what I did in the repo. I understand. This is heresy, the highest order. The council must know. Force the monarch to officially refuse to join this cult.
Tuesday OG.
Prevent the counts from seeking private audience with the monarch. That would delay the scheme for a season.
Sorry, YouTube.
Leave the counts to their business. Yeah, it's a fair sorry, YouTube.
Can you hear the cat? Oh,
I kind of have to hurt. I have to try to do my best to stop the counts.
Saw something that made me shit my
This
pants the other
will-
day. It was bathroom out of order.
I have to stop the counts because it's me.
Wednesday is Tuesday.
Here, I'm vetoing leaving you guys to your business. To be honest, you don't have it anyway. You have a 2 out of 3 on the counts.
In
It's not
1995,
gonna happen.
the potato became the first vegetable grown in space.
What you're hoping
NASA
for
sent
is
half a
that
plant into
it
space
just
while
gets
the other
delayed.
half was grown on Earth.
What?
The experiment produced 5 small space potatoes with no noticeable difference from the ones grown on Earth. Thursday is Tuesday the 3rd.
I kind of want to know that. Thursday is to you guys is Tuesday the 3rd. That's correct. All right.
Hey Matt, happy streamiversary again.
Mm-hmm.
You deserve all the love
Thank
from
you.
the amazing community
Thank you.
built.
I appreciate
Mandatory
that.
EWW.
I was gonna go do jumping jacks, but
Did you know it's Tuesday? It's
I don't want to
always
get up.
Tuesday. Man, I love Tuesday.
All right, chat. You're gonna make me not join the cult.
Have
By the
mercy, I
way,
beg of you.
they'll just get something else. So, and I won't be immortal, but okay. You have forced me to not join the
Friday
cult.
is Tuesday, episode 4. A New Hope.
Nobles have no choice. You signed a statement saying you're not interested in immortality. Not one bit. I would like to be regular human bartender Jackie Daytona, but that's different. Patricians don't win.
Suavemente, suavemente,
Necessarily.
suavemente, suavemente, suavemente.
Oh, there's more to this, huh? Hang on.
Saturday is Tuesday 5.
Let's see what the chief architect has to say. Your Majesty, I discovered something interesting in our land about our land,
These
which
bits are
barren
made for
circular
spending,
pixels
and
haunted
that's just what
aqueduct
they
is
do.
built.
Gonna take these bits and all over you.
Maybe I should, in the future when we do this, if we ever do this again, I should reduce the amount of time speech or that it could be. Or I should increase the spam security.
My cat sends his regards. He's in a good mood today.
Oh, that's good. Okay, what'd you find? This ghost is actually Second Picture's great Uncle Hans. He isn't haunting the building, he's haunting them. That seems
Sunday
like
is the
bullshit.
final Tuesday.
That's not true. My great uncle is angry with me. I never even knew him. I can
Don't
call
join
upon
them.
Quail
Your
University
skin
for
will
more
sparkle.
information. Great God, I don't need information. I just want this ghost gone. Man,
Happy
having no
Tuesday,
faith.
YouTube and chat. Not Matt.
That's fair. That's understandable. Having no faith is not great given how frequently we deal with ghosts.
So anyway, what's up? Chicken
I'm
emoji.
just saying.
Peach emoji.
I'm just saying. Okay, well, can you research in Great Uncle Hans? That's
Slash Nazar
money
amulet emo-
for me. I'll let you guys figure this out. All these suck. There's been a lot of me not really being able to influence anything because it's just like, who cares?
W.
They're all rough.
W.
W indeed. I'm gonna go do jumping jacks, okay? My legs hurt so much,
I
but I'm gonna
didn't
go do
vote for
jumping
this
jacks.
king. We should toss him back in the river.
Did you not? I'm pretty sure if you were Patrician, you voted for me. You put me here. It's actually just the truth. You put me here. Yeah, let me go do jumping jacks, okay? 1 sec. You guys keep voting. All right.
Micro remains of potato were found on ancient tools in southern Peru dating back to 3400 BCE. That means potatoes have been grown as a crop for at least 5,400 years.
3, 4, 5.
Green team is frog team. All hail frog team. Frogs are the way to victory.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute. Just sit right there, I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air. What I meant was in German yesterday. I'll do it in English now. 99 red balloons.
Oh, my legs.
Floating in the summer sky. Panic
Oh,
bells.
my legs.
It's red alert. There's something here from somewhere else.
Okay.
The war machine springs to life. Opens up one eager eye. Focusing it on the sky.
What?
Don't you want to be Jackie Daytona?
I do kind of. That was so long ago that you said that, by the way. All right, hang on.
A raffle train goes stitch dicks stitch dicks stitch dicks
Dicks?
stitch dicks stitch dicks woo 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 stitch dicks
Stitch sticks.
E
Guys, I owe.
E
Let's just pretend I win.
E dot
I
E.
still owe 415
E.
jumping jacks.
I wish I could be as comfortable as a fat car on heating pad.
A fat car? Like a minivan? Okay.
So
Okay.
let me tell you about Vaporeon.
No. No. It's not a story the Jedi would tell me. Alright.
When a frog swallows food, it pulls its eyes down into the roof of its mouth to help push the food down its throat. An eyeless frog cannot swallow. Matthew Ringer Bragg.
That's me, yeah, what's up? Okay, hey, let's just deal with this
In
thing.
1974,
Who cares?
an Englishman named Eric Jenkins grew 370
That cost
pounds
me
of
500
potatoes
bucks.
from one plant.
That's a lot of potatoes. That cost me money, and
If
he's
you
not
join
going to
the
get
Count's
anything.
Cult, we'll up your riz for the next dynasty, we promise.
That's not true. Well, vampires do have more riz. Okay, Patrician next inspired.
Did you know Easter is on April the 20th this year?
It is.
420 praise it.
Yeah, 420 praise it. Finally. A kraken! A real-life Austin 9th
I've had a
kraken!
migraine most
Just
of the day.
outside my harbor.
It's finally gone. Anyways,
This made it go away. Oh, man. We should send out a navy to subdue the beast at once.
Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my
Oh.
batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a
batter,
bit of
bitter,
butter will
bitter.
make my batter better. So 'twas better Betty Botter bought a bit of better butter.
I'm glad TTS said that,
Hey,
not me.
chat, can I get an E?
A kraken has every advantage of sea battle. Perhaps
E.
a lighter touch is preferable. Are we going to try and reason with the kraken?
Our story begins in the year 1914, where, in the wake of World War I, 12 of the most powerful and wealthy individuals from the United States,
Oh,
the
yeah?
Soviet Union, and China, known as the Wise Man's Committee, formed a secret society which they named the Philosophers. In 1920,
And then we establish a kingdom?
by the end of the 1930s, all of the original members of the Wise Man's Committee have died, and in 1939, World War II breaks out. To secure their country's victory in the war, the remaining appointees of the Philosophers pool together a massive
Honestly?
sum of funds called the Philosopher's Legacy to be used.
I don't really care.
My wife died
Everyone
because
can
I couldn't
do this.
remember her blood type. She was always strong. Even
Any
in
of
her
these
last
can
breath,
do
she
it.
was insisting be positive. Be positive. But it's hard without her. Crying face emoji.
I have terrible news for you about your wife's blood type. This guy is up for you guys. I just let you guys kind of vote purely because all these are good. Well, I mean, they all have just as much of a chance, right? I don't know. We'll see.
If
You guys are either
babies
gonna
aren't
kill the
supposed to drink
Kraken,
water
appease
for
the
first
Kraken,
6 months of life,
leave it
does
alone.
that mean whale babies are susceptible to death due to poor inhaling of whale milk?
Do
What
they
do you call a
inhale?
magician who loses his magic?
Well,
Ian.
Ian, you're right. Or Ann.
In
All right.
1941, the
Chat.
young woman raised by the philosophers, now
5,
codenamed the Joy due to the
4,
pleasure she received in
3,
battle, is offered to come
2,
join the British Special Air Service
1.
as an advisor. There, she meets a British major named David O, and the pair work together on several missions.
Every time you say the philosophers, I just hear Stone. Like
Americans
right after
Against
it.
the Abuse of Alliteration. Join the AAAA today.
Chat, we're gonna appease the Kraken. Dozens of goats and
1942,
cows are
a Navajo man known as
man.
Code Talker regretfully works with the U.S. military to help turn his tribe's language into a cipher for secret communications, while simultaneously studying the
isn't-
biological traits
This
of
isn't gonna
parasites.
kill us, is it?
The same year, the United States begins the Manhattan Project to 50 more jumping
To the
jacks.
church's
Matt.
anger and the bizarre plan works.
Yes, Matt.
Uh, I did it. I did it. We fed the Kraken.
XMM Sol Rando Frog
Coastal
percent when?
villagers celebrate by burning Kraken effigies and occasionally tossing their own goats into the sea.
Inverted question mark, inverted exclamation mark, inverted question mark, inverted exclamation mark, inverted question mark, inverted exclamation mark, inverted question mark, inverted exclamation mark.
That's what I'm saying. I couldn't have said it better
Among the
myself.
researchers involved is a
Holy
scientist
shit.
named Dr. Emmerich.
Holy
Meanwhile,
shit.
during the Battle of Stalingrad, the
You
joint
guys are
forms
now
an
getting
elite
a
unit of
different cult,
soldiers
huh?
from the various countries in the Allied powers, each with superhuman abilities, thanks to the resources provided by the philosophers, which she names the Cobra Unit.
Wait, is this...
The marsupial
Is
frog
this
keeps
making
her eggs in a
Cobra
pouch
Commander?
like a kangaroo. When the eggs hatch into tadpoles, she opens the pouch with her toes and spills them into the water.
Gross. Not surprising, but gross.
Chat, I'll be honest with you. I would take raw broccoli emoji dipped in ranch instead of cupcake emoji any day.
Who said that? Need to ban someone?
Necrozoma.
Oh, that's April. Text to speech got April right. While playing a game of chess in austere castle,
the human race and why potato.
2 counts of the East
why.
discuss the schemes
Potato do no care
against
too
the
hot.
crown.
Potato do no care too cold.
That
Potato no get much water. Please,
That's not-
it no need much water. Potato
well,
get
that's
too
good.
much
Don't need
water.
much water.
Is time.
By the blood of the dead, the monarch must be
What's the difference
must
between
get a grip
casual
on the
party
kingdom.
and a pirate orgy?
We
At a
can't allow
casual
them to
party,
join
you
the
come
secret
as you
society
are,
of
but at
immortals
the orgy
when
you
they
are as
can
you
barely keep their head on the crown, or the crown of the head.
Are you technically a straw?
The count
You have
aims
holes at both
to-
ends.
So basically, what happened there was you guys lowered my authority enough in that one moment
Thanks for
to
letting us
stop
create
me from
this
having
chaos.
that. Oh, I mean, you guys got on the wheel, guys. The scariest part about this is like it could lead to more.
The soldiers in this unit include those codenamed the pain, the fear, the end,
Okay,
the
chat.
fury, and the sorrow. The joy, now taking leadership over the others, takes on a new codename. One shall be much better known
Nobles,
for the boss.
over the
During their
monarch
work
choice.
together, the boss and the sorrow begin a romance.
I could bribe you guys.
Beach mouse, beach mouse.
The monarch marks the preferred. That doesn't really help. Royal Gamble's not bad for me, but
One more tongue twister. Through 3 cheese trees 3 free fleas flew. While these fleas flew, Freezy breeze blew.
I think
Freezy
I'll
breeze
take
made
that
these
instead
3
of Iron
trees
Choice.
freeze. Freezy trees made these trees cheese freeze.
Yeah,
That's
we'll
what
take
made these
Gamble
3
instead of
free
Iron
fleas
Choice.
sneeze.
Iron Choice is not going to help me right now.
Hey,
Maybe later. Hi. Where's my cousin? Why is all of this in the counts?
hey,
Oh
chat.
God. Why an embarrassing problem in the Stone Maiden? I hope they're not related.
This
All right,
distraction
missing doubles.
causes her to fail the mission, getting hit by a bullet that grazes her skull and puts her into a coma for 6 months.
Glitch Frost, by the way.
The
Thanks for
next
the
year,
5 gift subs. Thank you,
1944,
Glitch Frost.
during the D-Day
Thank you
landings on
very much.
Normandy, the Cobra unit
Oh?
is sent in, and the boss gives birth to her child on the battlefield through a rushed cesarean section.
I had no
Matthew,
Cobra Commander
our
was
boss
born there.
Jamboree. We need
Oh,
to
yeah?
play.
We should. I don't know who said that, but we should. Jamboree's really fun. Your Serene Highness.
This distraction causes her to fail the mission,
number of
getting hit
patricians
by a
have
bullet
gone
that grazes her
missing
skull
in
and
the
puts her
east.
into a coma for 6 months. The next year, 1944,
Insane.
during the D-Day landings on Normandy, the Cobra unit is sent
This is
in,
Metal Gear
and the
Solid
boss
3,
gives
huh?
birth to her child on the battlefield through a rushed cesarean section.
Big Boss.
This is an E-test.
I'm now understanding.
E.
I'm understanding a lot more now. The trouble, the countless Keishi's Castle.
Hey guys,
Or
did you
Countess
know that in
Keishi's
terms of
Castle
male
no
human
shape-
and female
a
plant
trade
breeding,
agreement.
potatoes are the most compatible vegetable for humans? Not only are they in the field root group, potatoes are an average of 3 long.
Hazelnut.
Are you trying to fucking get the
According
goddamn
to all known
Vaporeon
laws
thing
of
in here
aviation,
as potatoes?
There is no way a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground.
Pretty
the bee,
sneaky, sis.
of course, flies
Well
anyway
done.
because bees don't care what humans think is impossible.
That's true.
Yellow, black.
Show
yellow,
me potato
black.
salad.
Yeah.
All
In
right,
the
let's see
confusion
what's
after the
going on
end of
here.
World War II in 1945,
Countess Kathy.
the Russian officer in
to
charge of
see
the
you.
philosopher's money laundering operations,
The missing
Boris
Patricians
von N,
never
secretly
even
steals
made
the
it to her
remains of
lands,
the
huh?
philosopher's legacy,
They
leaving a microfilm of the
most
ledgers
likely
to his
got
son,
lost.
Yevgeny
The East is a
Borisovich
dangerous
Volgin.
place for potatoes. Who's gone missing?
The same year,
Oh, that's a good
Dr.
question. You wanna
Emmerich
care
has
about?
a son, named Huey. 2 years later, in 1947, the philosophers, unaware of Boris Volgin's actions,
Is
begin
this
to fight over control of
literally
the remains of the philosopher's
Just the
legacy.
plot
This
to Metal
spurs
Gear?
the outbreak of the Cold War. These tensions. The pair later develop a method of close quarters combat, or CQC, together. Around 1953,
Did you write the
Major O
synopsis
meets a deformed
yourself,
assassin
or-
named Skullface who, after
I'm
killing
assuming you
Soviet
found
leader
it.
Joseph Stalin, defects from the Soviet Union and begins to work for Major O in the shadows.
Okay.
In 1954, Jack assists
Ragnarok
with the
Zero,
airborne test detonation of a
Mega
hydrogen
SRP,
bomb on Bikini
and
Atoll.
Adria are all
While
missing.
he is able to avoid serious side effects from
Guys,
his
can we
exposure
stop
to
talking
its
about Metal Gear
radiation,
while we look
Jack
for him?
is left sterile
Or
after
keep
the
us in
event.
high spirits.
5 years later, The boss suddenly abandons Jack with
just
no
north of the estate
explanation.
lies the Mold Platter Forest.
However,
to the west,
he and his
the Twilight
partner,
Lake.
EVEA,
In the south,
defect to the Soviet
Ilarian's
Union.
haunt.
The next year, President John F. Kennedy earns the disapproval of the philosophers.
I like to live remotely.
Around this time,
Does
the
wonders for
United
the soul.
States, needing human data for the space race, secretly send the boss into space as part of the Mercury.
This all sounds made up, by the way.
Fun fact, horses can't breathe through their mouth. Did you know that?
I didn't
Nutmeg is
know
a
that,
hallucinogen.
actually.
Eating large amounts of nutmeg can get you high. Did you know that? Did you
No,
know that
I didn't know
avocados
that.
are a fruit? Did you know that according
You
to
know
all
I
known
didn't know
laws of
that.
aviation,
I
there is
did know
no
that.
way a bee should be able to fly? Its wings are too...
Okay, we have to figure out who we're going to try and
All
save.
hail Hypnotoad.
Damn. We could just kill the count or the countess, but the sad
The
thing
average
is
American eats
the
about
counts are trying to
124
raise
pounds of
authority,
potatoes per year, while Germans
so they
eat about
might
twice
want to
as much.
vote for me to kill the countess.
Let's go!
Let's go, dude. Let's go. If the counts weren't further than everyone else, I probably wouldn't be trying to stop them as much. I'm vetoing
In
I'm vetoing that.
1962, Major O, now working
We're
for the
going to
United
save
States
someone,
Central
guys.
Intelligence Agency,
We're
helped
going to
Soviet
save someone.
scientist Nikolai Sokolov and
At
his
very
family
least.
defect to the United States.
You have to
Shortly
save
after,
someone.
The Soviets send missiles towards Cuba.
Figure out
triggering
where
the
you wanna
Cuban
go.
Missile crisis.
Twilight Lakeland does sound cool because like Twilight Princess.
I want to be the best there ever was to beat all the rest. Yeah,
That's my
cause.
cause.
Diglett,
Diglett,
Nidoran,
Nidoran,
Mankey
Pidgey-
Venusaur, Rattata,
Mankey
Furo,
Venusaur? It's Rattata,
Pidgeysseeking,
Furo, Pidgey, Jolteon.
Dragonite, Ghastly Ponyta, Vaporeon, Poliwrath, Butterfree Ketchum.
Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all.
In order to
Pokemon.
persuade the
You
Soviets
kind
to
of ruined
stand
the
down and prevent
flow.
nuclear warfare,
but
President
I got
Kennedy
you.
returned
I
Sokolov
got
to
you.
the Soviet Union, where he is forced to return to his work developing a secret weapon.
It was all off
Around this
to
time,
Sassa,
the
you know.
philosophers threatened to kill Adamska if
I know
both
it's
of
like
his
Piotr
parents, the boss and the
Redson,
sorrow,
Doran Mankey, Pidgeot Vaporeon, Spearow, Pidgey.
And now I summon Pot of
Alright,
Greed.
there's a lot. Oh, what does it do? Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and do 5, 4, 3, 2.
I want to be the best there ever
1.
was to beat all the rest.
Yeah, that's my
Electrode,
cause.
Diglett,
Nidoran,
Mankey,
Mankey.
Venusaur, Rattata,
Rattata,
Furo,
Pidgey.
Pidgeysseeking, Jolteon, Dragonite, Ghastly Ponyta, Vaporeon, Poliwrath,
Yeah, Butterfree.
Ketchum.
Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all.
Soft Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Activated Ash Blossom
Okay.
to negate the effect of your Pot of Greed.
A detachment of elite trackers and sent to the vast lake. We're looking for
Hey
Audria.
chat, my cat, Smudge,
Audria, you're up.
says hello and that you should go feed your pets
Oh.
treats right now.
You
Axio
should.
Blankies.
You should. They found safe and sound camping a shoreline of a especially
One
large and
last
spooky
donor for me,
lake
then I'm out of
near the
bits.
middle of the wilderness.
Better make the most of it. L
We found Audria.
L underscore. L underscore.
We
L
found him.
underscore,
Who's
L
that?
underscore,
Matt
L
Sona.
underscore. L underscore. L
It's
underscore. L underscore.
the
L
number
underscore,
one hot
L
tub
underscore,
streamer on
L
Twitch.
underscore.
6 minutes left, guys. We saved Audria.
I'll search across the
Audria
land,
lives.
Look far and wide.
Anonymous
release
Skidder,
from
thanks
my
for the
hand
2
the
gift
power
subs.
that's
Thanks
inside
so much.
Venomoth,
Thank you.
Poliwag, Nidorino,
Nidorino
Golduck,
Golduck.
Grimer, Victory Bell,
Yeah, make-
Moltres,
or Moltres,
Nidoking,
yeah, right.
Farfetch'd, Abra, Jigglypuff,
Puff.
Kingler, Rhyhorn,
Clefable, Wigglytuff. All right, let's go with an embarrassing problem.
Salad.
If the potato salad's involved in the embarrassing problem, I have a problem. Your Grace, I'm afraid someone has been painting obscene graffiti on your
This
monument.
caused the woman to shoot him through his left eye, killing his body. But
Yeah.
due to his skills as a medium, his spirit
Pissed.
is left to walk the earth. In 1963, President Kennedy is assassinated in Dallas, Texas.
That seems like an unrelated
Zubat,
thing to what you
Primeape,
just said.
Meowth, Onyx
Oddish.
Geodude, Rapidash,
What
Magneton,
do you mean by obscene?
Snorlax Gengar, Tangela,
Guy's just a tyrant,
Odin, Spearow Weezing, Seal, Gyarados.
What kind
Slowbro,
of
gotta
images?
catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Yeah, gotta catch 'em all.
What kind of images?
Gotta
The
catch 'em
obscene
all.
kind? Be specific.
In 1964,
I'd rather not.
The CIA
We're all
learned of the
adults
Soviet
here.
Union's secret weapons' potential power,
Your
and they
Majesty, I'd
planned
rather
a
not
virtuous
discuss such
mission
vile
for the newly
matters
formed
in front of
Force
the
Operation
council.
X, or Fox, unit to send in their first agent, the
Sorrel,
boss's former
you can
pupil,
tell me.
Jack, to extract Sokolov
You can tell
from his
me.
KGB guards.
Don't worry about the KGB. You can tell me.
According
Okay?
to an enduring legend, 9
Details.
noble saints were united and reincarnated as this Pokemon.
Give me details. Images of the obscene kind. Use your imagination.
Persian, Paris, Horse Eradicate.
We gotta track down the perpetrator.
Kadabra,
You're becoming a laughingstock of the East.
Caterpie, Sanshra Bulbasaur, Charmander.
Then you call the
Golem,
council together.
Pikachu.
Some of the nobles whisper
150
behind their
or more
heads,
to see to
stifling
be a
giggles.
Pokemon master is my destiny.
Count Surreal was right.
How dare you, Tridef? Anyway, screw the rules. I have money.
That's fair, Kaiba. All right, chat. Let me look at what I mean.
Alakazam, Doduo.
These aren't
Venonat,
great,
Machoke,
but-
Kangaskhan, Hypno, Electabuzz, Flareon, Blastoise, Poliwhirl, Oddish, Drowsy Raichu, Nidoqueen, Bellsprout,
Yep.
Starmie. We're at the halfway point. Doing great so far.
You had to shake out those lips.
David
Loosen
O,
up that
now
tone.
going by Major Zero, or Major Tom for this particular mission, is tasked with leading the mission, and he simultaneously sends in his
I'm
secret
going to
support
say-
unit, Zoff, led by Skullface, to covertly provide support and cleanup. Fox fly over Sokolov's position, and Jack,
Reverse voting is on. Good luck. That's what I'm going to say.
Marowak, Kakuna,
Reverse.
Clefairy,
Figure it out.
Zebra,
Reverse
Vileplume,
voting is
Krabby
on, though.
Lickitung, Taurus, Weedle,
It's
Nidorn,
reversed.
Machop, Shelter, Porygon.
Understand.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Yeah. Gotta catch 'em
Pokemon.
all.
Huh.
Gotta catch 'em all.
So yeah, it's
Tell
whatever
me,
has the
for
least
whom
is
you
what's
fight?
going to happen.
Humph.
Just so you guys
How
know.
very glib. And do you believe in Erzia?
It's reversed.
Erzia's unity is forged of falsehoods. Its city-states are built on deceit.
Okay.
And its faith is an instrument of deception.
Yeah, lowest vote wins. It is reversed.
It
I've
is
said
not
it.
but a cobweb of lies.
I've said
To
it.
believe in Erzia is to believe in nothing. In Erzia,
All right, chat.
the beast tribes often summon gods to fight
5,
in their stead, though your comrades only
4,
rarely respond in kind.
3,
Which is strange, is
2,
it not?
1. Let's
At
go.
least 150 or more to see to be a Pokemon master is my
Everyone
destiny.
hates the
Charizard.
You
Machamp,
guys are winning.
Pinsir, Coughing Doug Trio.
The counts are
Golbat,
winning.
Staryu, Magikarp, Ninetales.
Send the
Ekans,
watch to
Omastar,
investigate without
Scyther,
drawing attention to
Tentacool,
themselves.
Dragonair,
We're not gonna pass
Magmar,
this.
Woe, Catch Your Breath.
There's no way we pass that. There's just not a
Are the
chance.
12 otherwise engaged? I was given to understand they were your protectors. If you
What?
truly believe them your guardians, why do you not repeat the trick that served you so well at Cartano, and call them down?
What?
With radio support from Zero, Fox Medic
Right.
Dr. Clark,
Of course,
Codename
Great Fox.
Paramedic, and the boss, reuniting
Officers
her
of the
with
watch
her former
investigate.
student.
Oh,
Snake is able to
did that
find
just spin the
Sokolov,
wheel, by
who
the way?
warns him about Colonel Yevgeny Borisovich Volgin of the GRU, who plans to capture
I
the
didn't realize
scientist
that
to
the
obtain
wheel
the
just
research
spun from that.
They will answer so long as you lavish them with crystals and gorge them on ether.
Oh my
Your gods are
god.
no different than those of the beast Seacons, every one.
Uh,
Except but this, and you will
that's
see
fair,
how
Seth, that's
Erzia's
fair.
faith is bleeding the land dry.
Unfortunately, good old-fashioned detective work doesn't actually pay off, and the graffiti
Sandslash,
artist strikes
Hitmonlee,
over and over
Psyduck,
again
Arcanine,
without
Eevee,
repercussion.
Executor, Cavatops,
After
Zapdos,
weeks,
Dratini, Growlithe,
Count
Mr.
Serial
Mime,
comes up,
Cubone Graveler,
or gives up on
Baltor,
cleaning off the
Bloom.
graffiti.
We're
Your monument
almost
stands
home.
forever
Gotta
covered
catch 'em all.
in scribbled
Gotta catch 'em
unmentionables.
all. Yow. Gotta catch 'em.
I guess we caught all the dicks.
Charmeleon, Wartortle,
Wartortle, Mewtwo,
Tentacruel,
Nidoran,
Aerodactyl,
Mankey.
Omanyte,
Oh.
Slowpoke, Pidgeot, Arbok. That's all. Folks, catch 'em.
All right,
gotta
chat.
catch 'em all. Ooh, gotta catch 'em all.
Let's see what's up with the
Pokemon,
Stone
catch 'em.
Maiden.
Catch 'em. Gotta catch 'em all.
Behold,
Ooh,
your highness.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Real man here. What's to say? Count Man here
Nor is
pulls
this
aside
unknown
a
to your
terrapin
masters. Which
to reveal
prompts the
a
question,
granite statue
why do they cling to
of
these
Count
false deities?
or Sid
What
Savage.
drives even men
The
of learning,
statue
even the great
is
Louis
impeccably
to grovel
detailed.
at their feet?
Its expression
The answer?
is a
Your
frozen
masters lack the
grimace.
strength to do otherwise.
What?
As
A
Snake
sad
leaves
sight,
with
is it not?
Sokolov, he is stopped by KGB guards, but they are soon killed by
Oh.
an arriving GRU major, Ocelot, who secretly is the boss's
Oh.
son, Adamska. Ocelot calls
Sid
his men
Savage.
for backup, and after a quick exchange, Snake subdues the major using CQC.
That's Sid Savage got turned to stone,
For the
guys.
world of man to mean anything, man must
uh-huh.
own the world. To this
Right.
end, he
Of
hath
course.
fought ever to raise himself through conflict to grow rich through
Sure.
conquest.
Sure, of course
And
it
when
is.
the dust of battle settles, is it ever
Right.
the strong who dictate the fate of the weak?
The low taper fade of the week?
After Snake takes out Ocelot's men, he gives the young major
Uh-huh.
a tip that a revolver would more suit his firing style.
Does he really?
Complimenting him.
Oh,
telling
is
him
that
to
how
do
Revolver
before
Ocelot
passes
happens?
out.
Oh my god. It's
Knowing
over.
this, but a single
over.
path is open to the
It's
infinite
over.
ruler that a false
It's
worship.
over.
a path which leads to innovation
It's
and death.
over.
Only
It's
a man
over.
of power can rightly steer the course of civilization. And in this land of
It's
creeping
over.
mendacity, that one truth will prove its salvation.
Now you just listen to rupees. I told you guys, it happens eventually, and you guys just have to know. You're not going to know when, because everyone's messages are long. All right, chat. I do have to spin the wheel. I think that's 9 wheel spins today. That's kind of ludicrous. I haven't checked on the mage plushies either. You haven't had any plushies today. But we're still at 260, which is not bad. Not bad. All right. Hang on. Let me spin the wheel, okay? Let me spin the wheel. Let me go over here. We'll have to hope that it doesn't do text-to-speech. All right. I'll let it kind of go for just a sec, okay? All right. If it was 30 minutes again, I would take a break from it for a little bit, and we'd figure out a time to do it. All right. Spin it. It kind of does feel like a little bit Rocky J Games. Oh my god. We're taking a break. It's not 30, that's true. It's not 30. Oh man. No, we're taking a break from that. I'm not gonna do that back to back. I want you guys to at least be able to watch a little bit of it. I had 20 minutes on there because we weren't supposed to hit them back to back. We can either do it tomorrow, or we could I think what we should do is I'll do it during the Pokemon. How's that sound? Sass, what do you mean? We had 30 minutes already. Because originally it was supposed to be smaller. Yeah, we weren't supposed to have that happen. Let's do this during Pokemon or web fishing, because we've got to do that anyway. All right.
Hey,
Let's
listen.
refresh.
Chat, been lurking.
Yes.
What happened to me? Did Matt kill me?
I didn't kill
Agony?
you. I didn't kill you. You might have died,
Hey, listen.
but I didn't kill you. Okay?
Come, champion of Erzia, face
Uh,
me. Your
we're gonna
defeat
look
shall
away.
serve as
Don't
proof of
worry.
my readiness
Don't
to
worry.
rule. It is
Well,
only
Shades,
right
you
that I
didn't
should
die.
take your realm,
You're fine.
for none among you has the power to stop me.
Listen.
All right.
I
Chat,
believe
let's do
in
this.
one pod, the
Let's do
Chrysalis
this.
Almighty, maker of
That
Kondo and
sounds
Johto,
right.
of all things hard
That
and
sounds
soft.
right.
I believe in Aren Jesus, the Lord, the giver of luck, who proceeds from the pod, who with the pod is adored and glorified, who has spoken through the game code.
Today's stream has
believe in
been
the
off the rails. It started off the rails, and it has been off the rails the whole time. I still have like hundreds of jumping jacks to do that I'm just not going to be able to do today, I don't think. We'll see. I'm going to try and do some in the next few votes. It seems the Stone Maiden is abroad in the east. Isn't there a fairy tale about the Stone Maiden? Old women scare their children with tales of her, yes. She is a walking statue that with burning yellow eyes. All who meet her gaze are turned to stone. She sleeps for years at the time before waking and terrorizing the kingdom. She must have ambushed Count Sid Savage on the latest walk in the cemetery. Well, wait. Weren't they dead? Weren't they dead anyway? What? They should have been dead when we walked up, right?
I believe in the transubstantiation of the soup, the
Right.
unity of the mages,
That
the
makes sense
forgiveness
around
of
the way.
crashes,
It
the
does.
resurrection of the fainted, and the pod everlasting.
Well, I don't want to hire a wizard, but I don't really have the ability to. I cannot stop any of these. So this is up to you guys to pick. I'm putting the Royal Gamble on there, so at very least, if I have to take that monetary hit, then I get something back, but I'd rather lose 200 than anything else. All right, chat, get to voting. Run away. Sume, thanks for those bits. Wolfshade, thank as well. Chat, I do want to thank everyone who did bits during the TTS discount. Thank you. We'll do the next one in the Pokemon or web fishing because we got some of that after we finish King of the Castle. So, just so you guys are aware. You guys have gone ham today. Here, let me do some jumping jacks while this is going. I would honestly have done more already, but my legs have been hurting a lot today. You guys figure out how you're voting, okay? Figure it all out. There's like 360 people here. You guys should vote more. All right, hand. Oh. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Oh, it hurts so much. Vote A? Why? I'm not helping anyone, really. You guys think I'm helping people? But I really haven't helped too many people. Other than technically the Patricians. I've been helping them. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh, well, yeah, I point out everyone's schemes, guys. We have to stop, we have to hold the counts to a degree. Honestly, we're kind of at a weird stalemate. You know? Lost some money, but that was worth it. Well, that's what I said. I'm helping the path sometimes. But that's my win condition. You guys actually succeeded this. Dr. Super Coming Guru. Thanks for 26 months.
Boobies.
There it is. Thank you, Dr. Super Coming Guru. Thank you for the 26 months. According to legend, the Stone Maiden always stays far inland, away from the shore. Perhaps there's something there. That's a solution. A saline solution. Okay. She must react badly to seawater. You send a squad of knights, each armed with a blindfold and a bucket of seawater. To the great surprise, it works. I can't believe that shit worked. You guys did it, though, so congratulations. As soon as she's drenched, the Stone Maiden shrieks and flees back to the underground lair, where she falls into an immortal slumber. I'm sorry, Sid, you died, but we killed your killer. All right. Still don't have an heir. If I can ever get one, there it is, your heir. Let's see what we got here. Quest for an heir is finally complete. Stand before the council holding a small child in your arms. Should I die? I ask that my crown be passed down to. The council hall is filled with nervous silence. My cousin and adopted son. My cousin and adopted daughter. My cousin and adopted child. I want to have a daughter. A daughter. The assembled nobles break out into polite applause. By designating their heir, they cemented the stability of the kingdom. Chat. We have an heir. The Gamba was right all along. It's Women's Month, so we had to have a queen, you know? You know? Your Highness, may I be the first to congratulate you on adopting an heir. What is her name? A lot of options. Her name is Dorian. John Francis Dorian. Alright, how exquisite, Your Grace. I'm sure little Dorian II will grow up to be a chip off the old block.
Congratulations on finding your heir. Now we must need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. Expect a visit from the Spymaster soon. Yeah, now you guys are actually right to get your Gambit points. All right. An Eastern illness. Let's see what this is. All right, Master Green, get some rest, okay? We'll see you later. Sass, I wasn't saying anything like that. I was just... I was like, thank God. Audria, thank God we brought you back to life. Ever since I got back from the East, I felt terrible. I wasn't going to say anything, but, you know. Headaches, nausea, terrible dreams, even mouth ulcers.
Exclamation point from their murder. 500.
I bet my Atheshi chess set that some kind of curse put on me by Countess Kachi. The council must do something. What am I supposed to do with... Okay, ask the council to search the area where Lady Patrician and Audria went missing for clues. I mean, this is just nothing. It's supposed to be the count's fault. Arrest Countess Kachi. Pay a local warlock to lift the curse of the magic. I mean... I'll just put this here on the off chance that comes to pass. Alright, that's all I got. That's all I got, guys. Yeah, it's literally, it seems like a bunch of just shreds. A bunch of just shreds here. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Sume, thanks for those bits, by the way. Thank you, Sume. Appreciate it. Chat, just a reminder. You guys have spun the anniversary wheel so many times today. You actually have unlocked Pokemon and web fishing. So we'll do both those today. After we finish up this run here, we'll go do a little bit of that. I should go do my jumping jacks real quick while you guys are voting. So keep voting, okay? I'll do like 30 real quick. Oh, 30 real quick. And there's no way I'm going to be able to do all of them, but we'll move some to tomorrow, I think. We'll see. Okay. Keep voting though, chat. I do encourage everyone to play, if you want to. I have like a bunch of people here. Oh my god. Oh. And now we are fully devoted to the game again. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to walk tomorrow. Whew. I'm not sure if refreshing makes you rejoin. I have no idea. Alright. You guys pay a local warlock to lift the curse. Thank God I put the money on that. Whew. Alright, hang on real quick, chat. Let me get rid of more jumping jacks here. I only have 355 to do. It makes it seem like I could do it. Alright, let's see. Luckily there's a warlock just nearby, much to the chagrin of the church, who hadn't noticed. Alright, who hadn't noticed until now. He lives out of a giant chipped old shell, and he says once belonged to a turtle god of the ghost sea. That guy's on drugs. Yes, you're cursed, all right. You'll be dead in a week! Unless you return whatever it was you stole. Audria! Did you steal? How did you... I thought that skeleton would just be a nice souvenir. You stole a skeleton? Whose skeleton? I didn't know it was cursed. It was just sitting there on the lake shore. I mean... How'd you get it all out? You gotta return the bones to the east. I mean, you kind of have to. I don't want you to die, Audria. And we could destroy it. I don't want you to die. Go take it back. You're gonna lose some money, Audrey. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. It's a shame. But I wanted to put it in my trophy room. Do you want to die? What? Audria, yeah, this is a return the slab sort of situation. Return the slab. No suffer my curse. Reluctantly, Lady Patrician Audrey Summers returns the stolen bones of Countess Katshi, who promptly reburies them in their original location. You dug them up? Audrey, I don't know if you're here right now, but that's fucked up. It's fucked up. All right, a deathly request. Yeah, amazing priorities. A noble's here to see you, Your Majesty. They say it's a delicate matter. Yo, Circular Pixels, good to see you. Welcome back. All right. Unfortunately, I'm not merely here for a social call. I combed through the records in my estate with the help of university scholars, and I unearthed a bit of gossip from 100 years ago, or hundreds of years ago. Great Uncle Hans was having an affair with a secret Eastern lover, Fagin Sane's great grandmother. Yo, Faye, you're still in this. Rumor has it that his most passionate letters are hidden somewhere in her castle. They must be destroyed for the sake of my family's reputation. Love is love, dude. You don't need to do that. Was that how he was haranguing you the whole time? That's gonna be worrying about my letters. Indeed so, Your Highness. My grandfather always said Hans was very bad-tempered. I suppose that hasn't changed. The trouble is, Fagin refuses to let me anywhere near her castle, and I dare not mention the reason, or she'll tell everyone and embarrass my family. Wouldn't it embarrass her family too, or? Okay. I could pay a visit to Fagin, on some pretext. I'm sure I could unearth the letters. Oh, my wife, right. Remember that one time we fucked and then our relationship died? Yeah, okay. Your Highness, I beg you, please tell, Fagin to, throw open the doors so I can lay the scandal to rest. As long as you pay me first. Okay, let's see. I'd get money. Might get a little defiance. But I would also increase the farming. Gotta get that farming up. And I get to make this choice myself. Bam. Don't know where the farming rose, but it said farming up. Buried Circular Pixel scribbles down a promissory note for the treasurer before leaving for the east. Sorry, Circular Pixels. I took some of your actual wealth. My bad, but we need it. They're defiant now. Fagin, I'm sorry. What matter of injustice is, how dare the monarch force us to open our doors and every prying eye in the kingdom? Look, farming up, okay? Rumors spread about nobles having their homes stacked and burned at the whims of the crown. Nothing that can be traced to, Fagin, of course. Circular Pixel secretly unearths and burns the sordid letters. The great Uncle Hans is finally satisfied. In fact, it's said that the water from the aqueduct is even sweeter in the wake of these events. Sure, perhaps Hans' legacy was to help the barons after all. Okay. Yeah, what? What? Sure. The ghost was nice, at least. Yeah, the ghost made it work out. You said you had... Oh, it's Wolf of Shades, you're here. You said you had a surprise for me? Indeed, and here it is. Behold, says Soupy Whoopy. Oh, hey, what's up? How's it going? Oh, that did help the barons enough.
Your Highness, what are you doing here at such an hour? I'm sorry. I hope you didn't overhear any. Quit babbling, you blowhard. This isn't the monarch. It's a peasant. Who's the monarch's spitting image? Oh my god, you guys did it. You found him. You found my lookalike. My twin brother, Morian. They call him Morian because, like, when they named me, they were like, there's Dorian, and there's this one looks exactly the same. He's Morian, you know? That's how it works. Great God. And just in time, the Spymaster trusts us, and we can move on to the next phase, kidnapping the monarch and putting this fool in their place. Alright. How do we manage that? We need the kingdom to be in utter chaos. Bad enough the monarch's abduction can slip past us unnoticed. For the next stage, we're... Bro. Barons? I am so sorry. They hate you. I don't know why. They have been rough to you today. Like, that happens to me a lot, and I just kind of let it go because I'm the streamer. I don't really care. I just want us to have fun. That's a doozy. That's a doozy. Get down to 4 in 2 seasons, and like fucking, it's 8 right now. Oh. All right. Don't say today. The Barons were in the last few, so. Okay. Chat, time for the auction. If we get the prison, that lowers stability. If we get the theater, that lowers authority. Monument increases authority. Thieves Guild lowers trade. Deer Park lowers the farming. And the library increases the stability. So, hey, that's what we got. Again, if you want to do stuff with this, you have to type !fund and then whatever letter that corresponds to what you want to fund, and then the number of gold you want to put toward the funding. So, all right, chat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay. I'm going to do some jumping jacks while you guys do this, because this is just a timer. I really can't do anything to slow it down or speed it up. So, you know, spend your money. Do what you want to do. All right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Oh, dude, just in time. Just in time. Whew. The Counts do now have what they need. Then we move on to their final stage, I think. Okay, hang on. 325 left. Oh, you need 5? Isn't that supposed to increase it 1? Won't that make it 5? Pretty sure it will. Oh, no, you're right. You're right. Okay, chat. It went up to 4. Okay, I got you. My ambition. At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be the parent of the nation. Sure. Nice. You're well on your way to reaching that goal. The peasants are thriving and well fed, and they think of you fondly. Nice. Well done, Your Majesty. But to shut down the nobles' scheming for good, we need to build that reputation. Your advisors have some ideas. The common folk are sleeping giant. Even the nobles are afraid to wake. If you become beloved by the peasants, the nobles won't dare overthrow you for fear of revolution. Or you can declare war on the Ashmedian Empire. The nobles will forget their schemes if you win. The fuck do you... No! We're absolutely going with farming. Jeez! Those are the two we already have! A wise decision, Your Majesty. I'll be recruiting town criers and shout the achievements to the masses. First you keep the actual achievements. Alright, first you need some actual achievements. Your priority is to raise the kingdom's stability and overall farming as much as you can. And of course, there can't be open rebellion among the nobles. Okay. We're pretty good at our overall farming. We're almost at 20, which is pretty great. Stability will be our problem, I think. But we'll see. Military and, like, authority was the other one, right? Oh. Let's see what the Archbishop wants. Oh, military and farming? Oh, well, either way. Our military's suffering over here, so. Your Majesty, I wish to speak to you about the situation on the coast. Patricians often value coin over faith, a sin that is its own right. But now the coast has abandoned the ninth god altogether. Where'd they leave him? Shut up. Allow me to send some of my best missionaries to the coast. It's for the good of the realm. That would lower my stability. I'm not saying begone. This is a mistake. Let's see. You have my permission. Wonderful. Make preparations right away. That raised all their defiance. But increased my authority. Whoops. We also raised your faith out of the gutter. You know? Ooh, I didn't mean to raise their authority, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. As you walk inside the palace parade grounds, a crossbow bolt whizzes past your head and shatters against the wall behind you. Baroness Ionaro, what's up? Approaches, out of breath, waving frantically. She has a sleek, fancy-looking crossbow nestled in her hand. Great God, my liege, I nearly took your head off. Yeah, I mean, point somewhere else, please. Sorry to scare you, I just wanted to show you this crossbow. Can shoot 3 bolts a minute and punch through Ashmedian armor 500 yards. Beautiful, isn't she? Trouble is, to achieve such accuracy and power, she needs to be crafted with spring wood and grows only in the forest of the coast. And those coastal bastards charge exorbitantly for it. What does that have to do with me, dude? It's not my problem, really. The parents of the March are guarding your borders, Your Majesty, and yet we can't afford to buy the weapons we need. If you want to keep your kingdom safe, the Patricians must stop price gouging. Your August Majesty, it is in fact March. These barons just want a bargain. All right. I mean, really kind of whatever happens here is fine. The only thing I'm going to veto is the farming check. And the reason I'm going to veto it is because, like, if it goes bad, that could potentially take it down. And I don't want that. I don't want to lower our farming at all. Right? Right? So here. I'm going to do that. I mean, I really don't know what it did. I really don't know. Pickle Skip, by the way, thanks for 43 months. And Breakfast Prime, thanks for 29 months. I appreciate that. Very kind message. Thank you. Sume, thanks again for those bits. Thank you. Chat, you guys have been crazy today. We're almost back to 8,000 subs. Like, legitimately, it's been an insane day. A big King of the Castle day, dude. Today, by the way, has had the most number of anniversary wheel spins of any day. I mean, it helped that you guys had one at the start from the plushie. I don't think you'll have one tomorrow at the start from the plushie. I doubt it, but we still have like 6 days to try and get it up. So who knows? All right, chat. That seems pretty definitive. I'm not gonna keep it. Let's go. Let's go. Voting is closed. Okay. Order Patricians to send Springwood to the Barons for free. Rough. By all that glitters, free? Free? How are we supposed to pay for it to be cut down, chopped up, and transported? You'll have to be, resourceful, won't you? The council has spoken. Hurrah! Oh, Ionar, you don't have to be so uptight about it, but you know. That lowered their trade a good bit. You guys did lose some stuff, Patricians, I'm sorry. I didn't do that. You guys did it. I know, but you guys didn't vote them off. I don't know what to tell you. Their military is now capable, though. Maybe I should have done the military one. That's a shame. That is a shame. All right, chat. Let's end the season. And we'll see how this goes. Deep in the eastern mountains, a night owl screeches as two counts plot in their hidden castle. Most pleasing, the monarch is drunk on power. Not really, but okay. We're so close, but I was thinking, should we really show the monarch the true secrets of our group? I said I wouldn't do it, by the way. I thought that was the point, immortality and all that. Yes, but those secrets are meant to be, well, kept secret. What if we pulled the wool over their eyes? All right, counts. You get to finally vote on another thing. I didn't deny you guys. You denied me. I started with 1,000 wealth. I funded nothing, and I have 600. I'm sorry. Oh, that's unfortunately a good point. I need farming, so like you have to raise your own farming. I probably wouldn't stop you. That makes this tough. That makes this tough. I don't think that can be stopped or flipped right now. Maybe if every one of the counts shows up, but still. All right. Let's go. I would still need stability, it's true. But I think I'm pretty close to max stability, so. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Very well, we must prepare the ritual. Yes, I'll begin appeasing the spirit of the soil, but first, we must enrich the lands, says the apoth. By the blood of the dead, it won't be long now, Mubano. For the final stage of their scheme, the counts must raise their farming to at least 6. At least 6. Let's see. Let's give a bribe to Patricians. Raise taxes on the barons. You know, I mean, I gotta make some money out of this stuff, right? Like, I mean, I do the cruel tax to try and, like, pay for the bribe. Though really, I think 4 is fine. I can't tax the counts. They're too close. I'm taxing everybody, but I can't overdo it on them. The counts do have a lot of money, I see what you're saying. But if they weren't so defiant, I would feel like okay doing it, but I don't. The barons also have a lot of money too, so there you go. That's done. You're fine. I'm not regular taxing people. Okay, I've got 2 things going on here. A visit from the Spymaster. Let's see what this is first. Nice, I come with a sensitive matter. What is it? It's become clear that the Queen Consort Sylvia is utterly despised by the common folk. She can't appear in public without being mercilessly mocked. Unfortunately, appearing in public is the only thing your wife really required to do. I'm afraid that doesn't surprise me. Sylvia is enthusiastic about everything, except giving speeches, which she finds terribly dull and avoids whenever possible. The commoners turn up only to be left waiting in the cold for hours. When she does give a speech, it's hurried and perfunctory. The common folk hate it. I don't like to pry into your personal affairs, but as your wife popularity continues to plummet, she could be a risk. Thanks. Thanks for letting me know. It is my duty. Shall I fetch your wife and you can discuss this matter with her further? Yeah, let's do it. What is it? Man, you got here fast. Oh, nothing. The commoners are turned against you. Who cares what the commoners think? Man, rough. That's true. We only have a kid with her. Yeah, she wouldn't do it. I care. I want us to. Well, to be fair, I want them to like you, Sylvia, the way I like you, or at least I did until our marriage fizzled. I care. Something must be done. Bro! Sir Hadass! Sir Hadass, thank you so much for the 20 gift subs. Give the hug and a humbug for Sir Hadass. Chat, we are. Yeah, add those to the count, Seth. Add those to the count. I might have to do those throughout multiple days. We're back over 8,000 subs, chat. We're back over 8,000. Thank you, guys. Thank you. We gotta do something, Sylvia. Can't believe you care about what some peasants think of me. What do you suggest I do then? I'll pay for some public speaking classes. That seems fine, right? I get it. Trust me, I had to do public speaking in college. I hated it. Now I talk to hundreds of people every day. Like, this is essentially public speaking, but I'm in a room, so it's not as weird, but, you know. Here, do it. Go for it. I suppose it couldn't hurt. All right. Beloved. Your Majesty, the common folk are swayed as easily as the dandelion in a gale. I'm confident we can make them adore you. This will be the biggest public relations campaign the kingdom has ever seen. Your tour, the kingdom, giving speeches, town criers will declaim your great deeds around every corner. Can we do something to actually help people? The nobles would never accept it. Okay, right, forgot. The nobles are shit. Understood. You need to secure your hold on power. Then you can pass over reforms you like. A few days later, the Chancellor is helping you prepare for your first big speech. Get me my fancy robes! Get the monarch their fancy robes! Thank you, Counselor! Thank you! You're hustled out to your palace in the balcony, below which a sea of expectant and unwashed faces gaze up at you. As you step into view, they erupt in cheers. Hats are thrown into the air. Someone faints with joy. Someone else walks on top of them. They are crushed. Everywhere you've gone, you've met the same reception. The public likes you. They really like you. But you need to turn that into love. All right. My speech has succeeded! Dear chatters, we started this kingdom on the back of someone that we killed. And a lot of you may think that, yes, was that the best way to become king? Not really. But that doesn't matter as long as you do a good job for the chat and the Patricians, but mostly for the chat. Yes, we've triumphed. We fought the great haunted forest battle of, was it like 968 or some I don't know. Either way, we made sure those trees didn't eat more people. We saw that farming was a necessity, so we farmed more and just made it all work. When we had people getting turned to stone, you know what we did? We went down right to the ocean and we threw water on them. When we heard the blood-curdling screams of your ancestors crying out for us to burn their dirty letters, we did that. We burned those letters. We kicked people out, but we had to burn those letters, so, you know, it got done. We did everything for you, the people, the chat. And we made sure that our kingdom would prosper. Not all of us survived. And that's a sacrifice I had to make. Either way, I think we did a great job. Long live the kingdom. Long live the chat. And long live the shark mages.
Listen.
Let's go.
Nice speech, my lord.
Thank you.
Now
I
to a
appreciate
kickflip.
that. I have to do jumping jacks. I can't do a kickflip right now. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, that's right. They did say I kick babies, but that's a whole different thing. When you wrap up, the peasants' cheering is so loud, you're nearly knocked over. Fuck! Well done, Your Majesty. You are brilliant. I did it, Chancellor! You did it. Now let's take this show on the road. Over the next few weeks, you travel all across the kingdom, delivering the same speech to packed venues. There's no internet in this situation, so they haven't heard it yet. It's all brand new to them. Everywhere you go, you're greeted by cheers and applause. Things are going wonderfully. The common folk of the coast even want to throw you a surprise banquet to celebrate your achievements. How delightful! This is a sign that you're a true monarch of the people, Your Majesty. This is nothing to do with the nobles. It's all about the ordinary folk, the salt of the earth. So what's the banquet? I trust you'll hear from the coast soon. Await your invitation. After a few weeks, more success! After a few weeks, the Chancellor sidles into your office, looking very pleased with themselves. Your Majesty, the town folks of the coast are ready for you to visit. Yes, for my surprise party? I best wear my crown, right? You make your preparations to leave. Although it's meant to be a surprise, you may as well bring some essential luxuries. Your wife Sylvia steps up to the carriage and settles beside you, giving you a kiss on the cheek. Oh, thank you for the kiss on the cheek. Aren't you supposed to be at your fucking public speaking lessons? Do you think we have fucking time for this? You think you're ready to address these people? Because I just gave, like, the best speech of the year. Like, it knocked their socks off. Admittedly, most of them didn't have socks. But, like, if they had them, they would have been knocked off. But, so, like, make sure you got this on lockdown, okay? Okay? All right, cool. How exquisite. I can always do with the party, even if it's all the way in the coast. This is very nice, don't you think? Very nice indeed. I'm so glad you agree, Your Majesty. Little Dorian II makes the Chancellor play increasingly undignified make-believe games on their journey. You finally arrive at the coastal capital. Everywhere the people line the streets and hang out the windows cheering in your procession. Lady Patricia Teray stalks up to you and bows. Her smile is very rigid. Always a pleasure, Your August Majesty. It's again March. How good to see you. Surprise! By the ninth god, I had no idea this was happening. The coastal citizens have decided to support the crown so much that they've put on a party in your honor. Goodness, I'm overcome! Yes, it's quite understandable. It was a surprise for all of us. What do you mean with that? Voices of praise follow you as you travel to the banquet hall. Townsfolk throw flower petals in your path. Lady Patricia Teray's face is like thunder. When you enter the banquet hall, the national anthem strikes up, and even more cheers rise. The hall is filled with coastal townsfolk, but there are also common folk from all across the kingdom. Marcher vassals raise their tankards to you, cheering wildly. The Chancellor looks stunned. I had no idea everyone had to be together for this. Let's party. The people roar in approval. Ah, we approve! They spend a week on the coast, feasting and drinking and breaking bread with the commoners. But you can't be on holiday forever. Eventually, you return to the capital, where the council is in session. The nobles are arguing again. Bro. By the 9th, Emperor 421-1, we must have coin from the treasury. I found the ancient law stating the march is entitled to funds of the marchers' supporting activities. No, we need gold for our business. The peasants aren't working hard enough, and we're losing momentum. You think back to the gathered peasants, tradespeople, and merchants all cheering for you. So many of them cheering for you. Chat. We rule the country. We rule it. What? Bringing peasants into the council? You lock eyes with her and you can tell she's thinking back to the banquet in her town. Yes, your esteemed highness, of course. Even over the single day, it becomes clear that nobles are running scared. You have so much support in the ordinary people across the kingdom that nobles have realized just how outnumbered they really are. Merchants and peasants rub shoulders with aristocrats in council sessions, bringing fresh perspectives and the councils or the concerns of the ordinary people to the throne for the first time. The people are singing, they're happy. The council grows truly harmonious. Even your crown feels lighter on your head when you put it on each morning. Your reign stretches out in front of you, full of hope and ready for a bright future. We did it, chat! That's a rare win. We did it. Well done. With their plans and terrors, the counts retreated to the castle to brood. Their olive branch was rejected. The secret for eternity that they had guarded for aeons. They would not be so kind again. All that remained of the barons' attempt to usurp the crown was a prisoner, kept deep under the castle, clad in iron mask and shrouded in rumor.
Matt, bring me in the peasants to rule.
Shit.
The barons, oh. So we can come back now?
Look, I always wanted you guys to be part of it. The Patricians celebrate their victory, and Dorian was venerated as a true hero of the coast. But some whispered that the Patricians were losing control of their puppet as the monarch consolidated the power around their heir, Prince Dorian II. It's nice to be loved, especially when you're loved by an entire kingdom. Monarch Dorian wrote a surge of public adoration for another 15 years of carousing, feasting, popular reform, which were promptly undone after their passing. But the peasants thought it was nice while it lasted. Yep, this all started with you guys tossing me in the river. That's how it goes. Yep. Well, the princess is still here. It's just now everything got undone. You know? We actually won, chat. It actually won. We had a spouse that didn't do anything for us, but hey, it worked. It worked. But that's true. Dorian II disagreed so much that they just were like, anyway. Chat, we did it. The Patricians win too. That's exactly true. But I won as well. So no additional 50 jumping jacks. Which is good, because fuck. I couldn't do more than what we already have. Yeah, I feel bad. The Barons got messed up. They did get messed up. Towards the end, the Counts and the Barons did have a chance to win, but as soon as I got my heir, we've been working on stuff for so long, it was like we were set. We could have technically lost that. I have had that before where we had a 70% chance to win and I lost, but you did have a chance. You did, Mikey Glinsky. It was... You had one thing you liked to do still, but you know you still had a chance. Snowwear, thanks for 51 months. 2. Thank you for the 30 months. Thank you very much. Thank you. I did get an heir. That was the thing. If I hadn't gotten an heir, we would have been in trouble. So I didn't obliterate the Barons. The game really did not like the Barons today. It was rough. I didn't do any of that. You guys have more control over the council than me. I'm just the king. Oh, I heavy taxed them 1 time or 3, and it's on me. They had money. What do you want? What do you want? No. It wasn't twice at least. It wasn't twice at least. It was once that I remember. Granted, I'm not really trying to remember that much. So, I increased your military though, Mensworth. I did give you military. I got that up there, so it's okay. It's all right. Let's not worry about it, okay? Okay. All right. Ayachan, I won, and so the Patricians. It was a joint win. So, that's a good question, Sass. I'm gonna ask chat, and then we'll go from there.
Listen.
Sume,
For heavy
Thanks for those
taxes
bits.
that one time on
Thank
Green
you.
Team I curse you with frog checks and
That's fair. Wait, but Green Team won. The heavy taxes were necessary to keep us in the running. Right? Right? YouTube, I'm going to go ahead and call it. I'm sorry this VOD is probably pretty scuffed, but I think there's still like a lot of good moments in this. As far as my jumping jacks, I'll try and do as many as I can on stream. I'm probably going to do like, I'm probably try and get down to 300, you know, before we start tomorrow, but that'll be mostly a thing for stream is all I'm saying. So, oh yeah, no, Mike Linsky, it's always super fun. It's super fun time. So, all right, YouTube, thank you very, very much for watching today. I appreciate you. I love you, YouTube. I'll see you later. Bye.